Let me tell you something.
You are now in the mix with We Love Radio.
Is this what you wanted?
kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil.
Yeah.
Rick, and that is on the beat.
It ain't free. The game is to be sold and never told. It ain't free. The coke and bacon soda's on the stove. It ain't free. Too many homies fighting for they soul. It ain't free. Nah. It ain't free. Nah. It ain't free. The game is to be sold and never told. It ain't free. The coke and bacon soda's on the stove. It ain't free. Too many homies fighting for they soul. It ain't free. Nah. It ain't free. Nah. It ain't free. They creeping in and watching how we roll. They stats us up while ours is hella low. We either in a cage or on parole. The ladies stressed out or on a stroll. Visitation spend the night, you in the hall. Maxed out, your release is coming slow. The season's dry and commissary's low. The pressure's up and homies bout to blow. The word is up, the yard's about to go. Mama's crying, says she wants you to be home. The letters came, they messing with your dough. If you had it, you be reaching for your chrome. Been released, now you sliding on the road. You clicking, but you standing all alone. The block is hot, you standing hella strong. Violation back to quitting hella slow. It ain't free. The game is to be sold and never told. It ain't free. The coke and bacon soda's on the stove. It ain't free. Too many homies fighting for they soul. It ain't free. Nah. It ain't free. Nah. It ain't free. The game is to be sold and never told. It ain't free. The coke and bacon soda's on the stove. It ain't free. Too many homies fighting for they soul. It ain't free. Nah. It ain't free. Nah. It ain't free.
My ears are to the streets, I keep the code. Nobody takes my chain, that's on T. Jones. My Tommy Hill holding up the tone. May fold your homie, leave him on the pole. Math and science all over the stove. Baking soda, water, and the cold. I used to post up shop next to the stove. And everything I have has gotta go. I'm all about my funds, Al Capone. Grab a by the cunt, Donald Trump. Take what I want, won't leave a crumb. Finesse it on the 2 and the 1. My face is golden kissed by the sun. The bulls I'm shooting, homie, weigh a ton. Nobody ever taught me how to come. 100 rounds, we call it fuck a drum.
It ain't free. The game is to be sold and never told. It ain't free. The coke and bacon soda's on the stove. It ain't free. Too many homies fighting for they soul. It ain't free. Nah. It ain't free. Nah. It ain't free. The game is to be sold and never told. It ain't free. The coke and bacon soda's on the stove. It ain't free. Too many homies fighting for they soul. It ain't free. Nah. It ain't free. Nah.
So Uncle Sam's the one you see. Got these shackles on your feet. Say you wanna break the chains and you gon' have to eat the feet. Say we bottom of the totem, but we thrive in Schitt's Creek. 13 took the hood's testosterone and put us on the brink. Creating barrels for the crabs, so to the bottom they'll sink. Pitting me against my brother, man, the fuck these suckers think. Zanny's activists and ambience would keep a nigga sleep. I blow this shit out of proportion, ain't no keeping it discreet. Deceit and fiction's the deception, but we rising to the peak. Though it's steep and filled with obstacles, the path it isn't bleak. Though we came from water whipping, drop the foe and let it sink. Looking thirsty, need a drink. Chicken noodle for the soul. Take a bowl, I break the mold. You origami, how you fold. Check the way a nigga drip. Entrepreneur Negro so glow. Spit, sign it Misty fresh. Yeah, a nigga wax the flow. Now flow upon me, bro. Leave you in the undertow. It ain't free.
The game is to be sold and never told.
It ain't free.
The coke and baking sodas on the stove. It ain't free. Too many homies fighting for they soul. It ain't free. Nah, it ain't free. Nah, it ain't free. The game is to be sold and never told. It ain't free. The coke and baking sodas on the stove. It ain't free. Too many homies fighting for they soul. It ain't free. Nah, it ain't free. Nah, it ain't free.
You know I got that shit that flood the streets. You know I got that. Ducking low, you know I'm dodging heat. Dodging what? If it ain't heaven, there's no other place I'd rather be. Oh God. Can I have a peek inside? I got the key. Like Cali. No sir, the whip outside ain't got no key. No key? Ooh, love it when she ride me to the beat. Need you a nigga that's gon' hit it right and rub your feet. Right. I'm the man for the job, boy, have a seat. Right. Say, lil' bro, you the realest that I know. On God. Anyone cross that nigga, I swear that thing gon' blow. On God. Real niggas don't tell things that shouldn't be told. On God. Can I tell you something? The other day I fucked your hoe. On God. Yeah, you know the finest green what we roll. On God. By any means, I'm running to the green like Naruto. On God. Officer, oh yeah, with the shades, yeah, I don't know. But I thought you should know that, nah, bitch, it ain't free.
We lost in the sound, got the lights down low, music filling the air, feel the vibe slow, let go you care. Girl, you know the night is young, let's make it hot. Show me how you work it with a giddy up. All night long, baby, just let your body move. Got the lights down low, music feeling the air, feel the vibe flow, let go you care. Girl, you know the night's young, let's make it hot. Show me how you work, but baby, you all I got. Let's dance to the rhythm, swing the beat, invite me, let your body keep it on for me. We gotta own the night.
Welcome.
Produced by Big L.
Man, shout out to everybody in the chat.
Word. MIDI Lab Show.
MIDI Lab Show. So welcome to another episode of the MIDI Lab Show. We got a dope show lined up for you tonight. You know what? We're going to discuss a few things. The Take Up Space 6. We're going to have a discussion about Kyren Lacy, the former LSU wide receiver that recently passed away. We're going to speak on JD Vance and how he has butterfingers. Jarule's beef with 50 Cent.
Truffle butterfingers.
And, or the 50 Cent beef and why it's still relevant after so many years. And lastly, we're going to just touch on Jadakiss and his interview on the Joe Budden podcast that just occurred recently. But first things first, man, how's my guys doing, man? What's up with y'all? What's up with my guys?
You know, 1 time, 2 time, 3 times. You feel me? MIDI labbing. You know, lab cabin, MIDI labbing. That's what I like to say.
What my brother X said.
Let me turn that shit down a little bit.
Another day, another way, man, is what I always say. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
What up, fam? What up, MIDI Lab Show?
Man, chilling, man, chilling.
Where that?
What up, Con?
Man, why don't y'all just go down the line real quick and just introduce yourselves, you know, for the people that's probably watching this for the first time.
Hey, L, it looked like you felt first, brother.
Oh, yeah, I'm L, man. L.Chatman Jr., you know, brands and platforms, MIDI Lab Show co-host, you know. There we go, man. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button for real, for real.
Hey. What's happening with it, man? It's A to Breezy. I say A2 and not A1 because 2 is better than 1. Just want to throw a shout out there to the whole fam bam and everybody over there that's tuning in. Everybody on the lab tonight and in the chat was cracking with y'all. Big ups to everybody supporting us. Of course, that's that Debo season, right? JMJ Traders, HMD 520, and everybody else throwing down out there. One love, everybody.
Hey, come on,
Uncle A Breezy,
18 Rabbit,
Mr. 18.
Khan. Hey, I'm the Don. Hey, what's up with it, man? I love y'all, man. Hey, thank you, everybody.
I thought you was about to kick off the cipher, bro. I was about to be like, let me.
Don't play with me.
Oh, God.
Don't play with
Get
me.
ready.
Oh, God.
Hey, I'm here with my best friends, man. I get together with my best friends every Thursday, have a drink, and talk shit. You know what I'm saying? So, what's up, family? Hey, what's up to my family in the chat? Hey, cause it's all our show. I'm sorry, I'm gonna wrap this up. But what up to everybody, man? And love y'all, man. Come on, X.
It's on the Genius.
Oh yeah,
it is.
You know, I was wondering. I'm like, I just got skipped. You know what I'm saying? But it's good though. You know.
He was like, Dave. Like,
I told you,
hey,
it's my
man.
favorite character, man. I gotta. Shit.
Your boy Mike Genius, you know what I'm saying? Tapping in, y'all, from the vehicle right now. I'm gonna be in the studio in a little bit here, but you know, welcome everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm here with my brothers, like my homie 18 was saying, man. We get together and we just enjoy our each other's company and argue over stupid shit. You know what I'm saying?
You so black, Genius.
Yes,
Last but not
all
least,
right,
go ahead.
I go by?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
bro.
actually, there's one after me, so I wouldn't be last. But I'm here for credits, no edits. Here for the aesthetic. Grown man uncle shirts, uncle and unk shirts right now. You know what I'm saying? And all I got to say is I ain't shit without my homeboys. MIDI Lab, baby.
Right.
Let's go.
Word.
200% the sentiment up top. That's my guy, dog. Hey, Jack Pop. What's up, y'all? Let's get it.
Shout out to Jaguar. Shout out to Extra Credits. Shout out to 18. Shout out to A2 Breezy. Shout out to Mike Genius, man. You feel me? Man, we just chilling. We just chilling. We just vibing to Extra Credits music. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Because we partying on a Thursday night.
Hey.
You feel me?
That's X on the beats. X on the beats.
That
Hey.
breakdown was nasty.
Let me tell you something. You are now in the mix with We Love Radio.
Is this what you wanted?
All right, so
hold up.
Yes, sir.
Hold up.
Hit it.
One more thing.
Yes,
Everybody give a hot shout out to IG Live. Come on.
Big shout out to
Shout out to IG Live.
Cracking with
Always,
it.
every Thursday.
Bruh.
Bruh.
IG Live, I see you.
Hell yeah. Shout out to IG
right.
Live. So, the first clip, you know what I'm saying? X, you had shot this idea. So the take up space set. This is just my opinion, and we could just go from there. But take up space was sold as a bold leap for empowerment, but it's starting to look like a PR stunt in a shiny suit. The hashtags were trending, the merch was flying, and the sponsors lined up fast. But then so-called historic space flight, in my opinion, a mess. The door opened the wrong way, seriously, and the capsule landed on dry ground instead of water. I don't believe that's innovation. That's bad planning.
Type shit.
So let's be real. You know what I mean? Was this about breaking barriers or just breaking the internet? Let's go. Come on.
I think it's breaking bad.
My
nigga. Was that SpaceX or was that what's his name from Amazon?
Yes, it's bro from Amazon.
Oh, Amazon.
Bezos.
I am never going up in your thing, bro. If y'all playing land in the water and y'all land on dry ground, that shit must have hurt.
No homo. No diddy.
They came down. I was like, boom, man, hit the ground.
Yeah.
What? I've been so mad. Of course, they didn't open the door when somebody else opened the door. I'm like, where dude they start this shit, man? I've been like, what the fuck?
You better be happy you was glad to be mad, bro. You didn't die.
They landed on the ground, dog.
Explosions in the sky are relevant.
They landed on Walter's territory.
Figure deal.
In the middle of the desert.
Yeah, that kind of brings me back to that little story with the fam bam that went and took that little deep sea dive.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody came back. It was no remains. It was nothing. Like, I mean, go and keep your feet on the ground. When everybody want to be the first one to go do something wild, and y'all over here flying around in rented jets, and you know what I'm saying? Like that whole submarine was bad. Now I don't even know what's happening with this whole thing.
Oh my god!
Like it was right, all the way back, all the way, and they like, oh, I want to get up
not
and
the
out
sub with the Xbox controller.
Hey, fam, was it George Jefferson? Was it George Jefferson back, nigga, or was it Tupac back, nigga?
It was recycled aluminum cans back.
Dog. Hey, so you telling me that we all go remedial because of leadership?
Hey, our president is Donald Trump right now, bro. We are already a remedial.
As a king goes, so goes the nation.
Absolutely.
Wakanda forever.
Absolutely.
Wakanda forever. Whatever.
So what did y'all think it was?
Breezy said something last week. He said when you cut off the head, the body dies. Ooh.
Has to.
Thanks.
Has to.
That's what you thought, unless you saw that Hydra.
Or a centipede.
I'm done with y'all, man.
I'll see y'all
next week.
Fucking thing sucks.
Oh.
All right.
What is that?
I don't know. Oh shit!
Somebody being black.
It sounds like somebody cooking something.
That's that deep fried. That's that D-Bo's deep fried fish seasoning right there, bro.
Hey, I cook insurgents with
That's
D-Bo.
what that is. You frying fish? You frying fish?
Yep. Hey, D-Boy seasoning.
Y'all funny.
D-Bo brush seasoning, but hey, y'all don't play.
Matter of fact, shout out D-Bo's. They support us.
See that comment, though?
Top sponsor.
Hold up, right quick.
Appreciate y'all.
Right quick. Y'all see that comment?
Which one?
Oh yeah.
Shout out
Y'all make music.
that comment.
They're a little behind.
Yes.
Which one, gang?
Hey, Taco.
Shout out to Taco.
Taco.
We got 7 for sure. Yes, we do make music. This is the MIDI Lab Show.
Taco, bruh.
For sure.
Are we gonna interview Taco, y'all? We about to interview Taco? Who Taco? Hey Taco, who you know from Taco?
I'm sevens.
You can hit the cash.
Taco.
Day America.
Who brought you here, Taco? Who you know in the show?
Life brought him here.
I'm calling X.
Hey,
XLX
Bay America.
XLX
Bay America, Taco. BAY America.
Right.
America.
Right.
If you feel like that.
Man,
Extra credits, no edits. You know what I'm saying? Putting it down.
Hey, don't you dare edit it, bro. Let it flow like Chappelle.
Get him. $ Bay America.
All right.
Start opening soon, man. Hey, I done seen the new backpacks, man. The backpacks clowning, man. Backpack man.
What are you talking
about? Crazy, huh?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the Bay
Eagles
America
got
store,
merch?
No. The Bay America store got merch. MIDI Lab Show, man.
He just talking about what we do. Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking too much. I'm sorry.
Nah, I really don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, translation. Here you go. Translation. If you guys would, please reach out and look to our website at MIDI Lab or Bay America.
No, it's baymerica.com.
Hey, Bay America and find our merchandise, you will really appreciate it. Time and effort was put into it, and you might find yourself buying more than 1 or 2 items.
Butler.
Yeah, we gonna work on that.
Butler.
Fish and chips, mate.
The store opens next week. On next show, we were supposed to open it this week, but next week the store is definitely open.
Hey, next week, 7 days from now on CPT, y'all.
CPT.
Hey, stores open.
For y'all don't
Next
know what
week.
CPT is, it's like consciousness color people.
Next week.
BayAmerica.com is definitely going to be in the building. You know what I'm saying?
We can call it tariff time now.
Bruh. Hey,
We're
get
definitely.
laced up.
My mic's out.
So
No.
in regards to what we were speaking about the fake moonland, the fake going into space, because I'm a flat earther. So I don't think they went nowhere near no space.
All right, Kyrie.
Y'all went up in the firmament. So y'all was kissing the firmament. That's what
The
y'all.
firmament. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Not the firmament.
Yeah.
Flat Earth.
There's
Hey.
water above us and below us.
Hey, y'all
didn't know?
Hey, y'all better take a lot of rope when you sail across the world, bro. Because you
So,
will
yeah,
fall
so
off this planet.
pretty much it was pretty much a publicity stunt. That's what I think. I think it was crap.
Well, if you
I think
opening the door from the inside, what contraption opens from the inside? First of all, it doesn't.
Hold on. Somebody came to the door first, though. Somebody came to the door first.
Constructed it.
Like, they tried to open it, and they was like, "No, we don't want you to open this," and they shut that thing
Yeah,
back.
they said, "Let Jeff do it." Oh wait, Jeff do it.
Hey, L, where did you find the MIDI Lab models at, bruh?
Bro, that's them.
No, I'm just. Hey, I'm sorry,
The AI Gail King, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Hell yeah, they was waiting for Jeff Bezos to open the door. They wouldn't nobody else to open the door. Shit. Look at these
The
guys.
AI Katy Perry. That's the Shady Perry back there.
Dude with the beer open the door, they was like, "What the hell is you doing here?" Where Jeff
Hey, we got
Bezos?
one chocolate, we got one milk chocolate, and then we got one caramel, and we got 3 vanilla, nigga.
They look like Coyote Ugly.
Yeah,
It's like a banana split.
Damn.
Hey, please give
You
him
gonna
a
start
nod.
dancing on the bar and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking thing sucks.
Hey, y'all need
I love you, Gail.
check that comment Tracy left about it.
X.
Yeah.
You should be asking yourselves why they wanted us watching that shit while the world was going on. I know, right? Shit.
Ooh, drones.
As if that's high enough.
Right?
Facts.
Right?
Thanks, Tracy.
Tracy, it was a distraction from the economy.
Yep. That's some wagging
while the
dog
rest
shit.
of us died.
Hey, X, wasn't that type stuff that you was talking about when drones was coming out the water? What wasn't that type stuff
Now
that
they trying
was
to
talking about when
confirm it.
Luigi was getting
Now they
taken
trying
away?
to confirm it. Oh, did he? Oh,
Bruh.
did he step back? Did he step back? He said, "Go watch the earlier episodes of the MIDI Lab." Is what he just told y'all without telling you.
Welcome.
Okay? Catch us, man. We spitting gems, dropping gems out here. Sapphires.
Yeah,
Warden.
You gotta know where we was at to know where we are.
That part.
Figure
That
out what
part.
we doing. We been to know where we going.
Yes, that.
So we can
Didn't know
agree
where
that
we
it's all
going.
been distractions.
Well, I was wondering though, like really, at the end of the day, and I hate to say this like this, but I'm gonna say it like this: who cares? Because what's that gonna do for the price of eggs in the market or the tea in China?
Mm.
Word.
That's what they're trying to deter you from worrying about. If you got to worry about this, then you don't got to worry about inflation, and you don't got to worry about the prices going up. It's just kind of subconscious. It just rises little by little, and you
Yes,
just
that.
okay with it. They just want you to diddy, just diddy. We diddy.
Hey,
That part.
Be okay with it.
I have a question for
Come
y'all.
on, Jack.
I have a
Come
question
on,
for y'all,
Jack.
man.
Yeah.
How many of y'all finna do an Easter egg hunt this year with how much eggs cost?
Yeah, get the plastic egg.
I'm like, I just want to eat my eggs.
No way.
Man, I've been doing plastic eggs for years,
Plastic
bro.
eggs are $1.98.
Yep.
Hey, I never ate one egg that I found, bruh, but I
rather have
appreciate
money
the
in my-
camaraderation
in-
and the community You know what I'm saying? Like the fellowship that it brings. Other than that, like, bro, miss me with the eggs. But you know, it's tradition. It's a part of what you Santa Claus into life.
How many of y'all eating eggs for breakfast tomorrow morning? You got eggs?
Not buying eggs off.
You got eggs, fool?
Buy a chicken. Stop being stupid.
Hey, Jaguar is more Mexican than me today, apparently, bruh.
Well, you right. Actually, you absolutely right.
You absolutely
right.
Hey, you remember that little black kid on TikTok? He was like, "I'm a Mexican because I eat quesadillas."
Jag, question. While I have you here,
No, stop it.
how was it going up in a hot air balloon? Because you're gonna have to tell me, because I'm never gonna go. So explain.
Hey X, here's the thing, bruh. I'm gonna be like, hey X, hey, come out, bruh. Mike coming out. He bringing the family. We gonna get in the studio. We gonna make these beats. Hey, look, you gonna come out here, and I'm gonna be like, hey, look, let's go get breakfast, and we gonna show up to a balloon, and like Mike gonna grab you, and I'm gonna throw you. Hey, I'm gonna grab you too, cause you a little. Hey, I see you working out, bro. But hey, the two of us, I know we put you in, and we gonna fly over Albuquerque. You know what I'm saying? See all the balloons, all the sights.
Hey, cuz stop lying, man. Cause y'all can't never get me in the damn balloon at all. I would never go.
Hey, well,
I'm with you, 18.
Hey, I plot, but I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid.
Let me say
18.
Let me say this though, because the homie, he's a good ass pilot. He's like, hey man, if you ever get in the balloon with me and we run on the electric wire, you good. And I'm like, what?
Hey,
that don't even sound like the right thing to say.
What are you?
Hey! Shout out Art, man. Shout out Air Carriage. You know what I'm saying? Y'all looking for a balloon ride? Y'all come to 505. Look up Air Carriage. But hey, yeah, the whole conversation is on 18 type of time. Hey, you might not never be found, but you're gonna have a good time.
See, that's that last part. The whole not never be found. See, it's not in our DNA. We don't.
Hey, you don't like swimming either, Bees?
We don't swim and we don't fly.
Whoa, hold on.
I mean, I'll get in there.
Oh, wait a minute. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Tom? What are you talking about, Breezy?
That's why he told you to hold up, because I think he got my sentiment. I'm a fish out of water, bro.
Wait a minute, Breezy. Don't you jump out of planes
and land in the water and swim beneath
water, sand, people,
buildings. That boy's a sailor, boy. Leave him alone.
Well,
leave him alone in public.
Man, when we do that, when I jump out of a plane, I'm in control of my descent, and when I swim, I'm in control of my ascent. Now, being in a submarine and in a spaceship, that's a whole nother line of crazy right there.
Can't control shit.
No. You just strap.
Why are you diving out the air?
Just
How
don't
you
open the ship from the inside, okay?
Hey,
exactly.
What do you really control? What y'all talking about? Y'all control things.
Yeah,
I'm just not gonna get me from no hot.
Y'all better start going with the flow and stop trying to depict it.
I control all of this right here.
Yeah, exactly.
That part.
You think? Hey, you think you do? Hey, you think you do? Hey, I'm on tone time right now. You think you do, but you better forget about that, bro, and receive your blessings.
Bruh.
I'm done with y'all, man.
See?
Okay,
we got boundaries. We got limits.
If someone runs there to their girlfriend and says, "I love you." Oh, okay. Who's first?
Hey,
my wife might get mad.
Hey, look, Taco, he over here trying to take over the show.
Hey, Taco, that's my guy. Did he ever tell us who he rock with?
Hey, Taco.
Hold up.
Where you stay? Where your grandmama stay? Where your mama stay? Taco? Where you from, homie? What sex you claim?
We need you to go ahead and kick your resume down.
Put your resume. Hey, homie, who you squabbled up with, homie, to get on, homie? Who you
Hey,
squabbled
X.
up with, homie?
Hey, X, scroll up the chat to 8:30 p.m. Taco.
8:30 p.m. Taco.
Tell me how you feel about that. Oh, for you, my bad. Hey, 7:30 on some big shit.
Taco South from the USA, you mother sucker.
I be thinking everything about mountain time, bro. I be calling my family on the East Coast, talking about, hey, y'all up? It's 10 o'clock here and 1 o'clock over there. No, bro.
They still be watching the MIDI Lab Show.
Yeah, we talked about this already with the donating the money for the music. We had put it on. We was like, hey man,
Hey America.
They might have tuned in a little late. That's what we were saying. You might want to slide back a couple of episodes.
Hey, not even a donation type of time, but we are MIDI Lab and we are building, producing, and you know what I'm saying, depicting. So when I see a comment like that, all I think is a piece of the MIDI Lab hustle.
Maybe we'll see. We got to check that
from the US first.
Yeah, he from the lands.
He
from
the whole US.
Say it backwards.
That's where my grandpa stay.
Say it backwards.
Say it backwards.
505.
Nah, man, we not talking about the fish. We talking about the sevens, man. The sevens, homie.
Hey, he had to get his in there right quick.
He did. He tried to sneak it in. No.
Hey, tap in though, like
no tiendas, carnal.
Bruh.
Hey, y'all know I'm West Coast racist. So don't be trying to talk about no 505. Say it backwards. It's only 707.
Green chili, not mole.
I hear that.
Everybody
like
paused
that.
for a minute. It was like, okay, then we talking about food now. We about to get into some plates.
I mean,
well, it depends on what type of CPT we on.
We on kind of like touch the food.
Yeah,
bruh, a little bit, just a tad.
You touched it off. We went from space stations to green chili.
We so black.
Color people can't have a conversation and stay on. I mean, everything ends with food. We
can send green chili to the space station.
Yeah.
You sure can dehydrate it, bro. Eat it like a popsicle or a piece of jerky. Eat it like a popsicle or a piece of jerky.
We're gonna roll into this Mike Genius instrumental.
Hey.
Oh.
Ugh. 5.
It's kind of groovy.
Oh, 5. Ugh. Spit my spittery. Ooh.
Hey,
that shit flat, bro.
Jadakiss got COVID SARS, nigga. I hope he blushing right now. That's
Mike
so
Genius,
bad.
y'all.
So
Make
bad.
sure y'all follow Mike Genius on IG. Mike Genius.
Genius. So
This
bad.
is the MIDI Lab Show, where we make music and we premiere it on our own platform.
That part.
It's a way of life.
That part.
I want to go buy a whole new car system for my house for this.
oh,
Ugh. Ugh.
Gas.
yeah.
Shout out to Mike Genius. MIDI Lab Show.
Thank you.
Shout out to the genius at work.
Yes, sir.
Dog.
We appreciate everybody that's watching at the moment because you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. And
Right
we do
here.
appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Please hit that like button. The likes be looking a little anemic. So please hit the like button. And if you have not subscribed, if you like the content, because we just chilling, man. We just some fellas on a Thursday night. This is how we hang out. And we just, all over the place, in the world. But, we're able to come together on a Thursday evening and, get away from our busy schedules and, and vibe and talk about, certain things. And it's just fun, man. You know what I mean?
Make it black.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Shout out to my Mimi. And
Shout
forget y'all. I don't care. I have to say that every week. Shout out to my Mimi. Love you, Mimi.
Big Mama.
She out there.
Big Mama.
Big Mama. Hey, I was ready to take out the pad right there. I almost took it back to the quad and just busted out the cipher.
No.
Hey, next time do it, and I'm gonna follow you up, bro. Don't play.
That was blapping.
Hey, we are working on a segment to where we're gonna arrange other producers and other artists to come on the platform. We get to judge their music, and I'm sure we're gonna be very, very blatantly honest. You know what I'm saying? We might throw in a prize, put some bread up. You know what I mean? That's always a good thing, right? You know what I mean?
No, you know what?
Yes, sir.
You know what? I think there's a challenge out there. I think that Mr. Allen, got a whole challenge in front of him because I think Miss Harris is showing up a little bit more than number. And I think Miss Harris trying to take number one spot from Allen. We might have to have a freestyle battle. Big Mama gonna get him.
You see, Big Mama keeping the chat live. Big Mama Taco,
straight it lit.
Keeping
everybody
tonight. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat.
Yeah, we love it. We love it. We love it. We love it.
Big shout out to the chat.
Let's see. So
big shout out to Debo Seasonings. Debo does the seasoning.
Put that good in food.
Yes, sir.
Such a big shout out to Debo. That
big sponsor
bring us together.
Yeah, that's what's up. Shouts out to them, man. Shouts out to the MIDI Lab, man, because we on our way. Second season, man. We moving up, man. Huh? Get on before you can't get on, man. Huh? Yeah, don't ride the bandwagon. Come drive the mad wagon. You heard?
Hey, I just got to drop a sentiment on that type of time, bro. I've never been involved in something that lifts my spirit so much so, bro. I feel like Monday almost in a positive way, so much so that Monday don't exist as long as MIDI Lab Show happen on Thursday.
Right.
That part.
Yep. Big fact.
Delete Monday out the week.
Big
and I hope y'all feel the same way out there too, because I kind of feel like y'all do, and that's why y'all back every day.
Yeah, every Thursday. We appreciate it. So, on the next segment, Kyren Lacy. Tragedy struck the football community as a 24-year-old Kyren Lacy, a former LSU wide receiver and 2025 NFL draft prospect, died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound during a police pursuit in Houston. The incident followed a domestic dispute where Lacy allegedly discharged a firearm and fled the scene. Authorities were pursuing him when he took his own life. Lacy was also facing an impending grand jury hearing related to a fatal car accident in Louisiana last December. His untimely death has left many mourning and highlights the importance of mental awareness in high-pressure careers. So that's the next segment that we're gonna. I got a clip for. So let me run the clip, and then we can come back. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, if I hear one more negative thing come out of Houston, bro, it's like this ain't like for real. Like, how do we have so many back? You could go all the way to Takeoff and keep going forward. How many people we lost? Mo 3 included in Texas is ridiculous, y'all.
Yeah,
we need to be building like Jenga together. Why y'all trying to knock each other down? Come on, man.
Texas is a big place, though. It's one of the biggest states next to Alaska in the United States, in California, bro. It's so
big they know how to conflict us against each other, man. Wake up.
Yeah, for real. Let me run this clip real quick. Here we go.
Friday night usually get you, right? And it's like that across the SEC, but this place is special. And I think now that you have a winner and a program where you can win national championships, it changed everything about how the recruitment is.
That is a one-handed catch by Kyren Lacy. Play of the game thus far, the senior Kyren Lacy. 70-plus yards. Beautiful grab. That's some of that Marcus Spears voodoo right there.
Well, it looks like another LSU Tiger receiver from back when I played out there making one-handed catches left and right. Hey, it's like a receiver you hear. That's a big play, but really not for this crowd. They see that year in and year out.
It's a normal thing, man. Even our big fellas can catch. So, yeah, there's a lot of talent coming through here on the outside.
All right,
Well, we have breaking news to report this morning. According to sources from the WBRZ investigative unit, former LSU wide receiver Kyren Lacy has passed away. We're told he took his own life ahead of an upcoming court date. You recall he was arrested earlier this year following a fatal hit-and-run crash in Lafourche Parish. He was facing charges, negligent homicide, and hit-and-run driving with serious injury or death. Kyren Lacy was 24 years old.
We've learned a former LSU wide receiver who was facing criminal charges in Louisiana died during a police pursuit right here in Houston. Now, here's what the Harris County Sheriff's Office is telling us tonight. It started after 11 Saturday night. Deputies with the Precinct 4 Constable's Office were called to a weapons disturbance. Apparently, Lacy was having an argument with a family member when he fired a gun into the ground. Now, by the time deputies arrived, Lacy had left. 20 minutes later, a unit spotted Lacy's vehicle and tried to stop him. There was a chase that went on for several miles, but ended when Lacy crashed along Aldine Westfield Road. When deputies were getting him from the vehicle, they found what appeared to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound. HCSO believes the shot was fired during the chase. We're told an autopsy will be conducted on Lacy's body. Also, the Civil Rights Division of the Harris County District Attorney's Office will review the results of the investigation once it's finished, which is standard procedure when a death occurs during an attempted arrest.
The MIDI Lab Show.
Friday night usually get you, right? And it's like that across the...
So, yeah, I had the loop on. My apologies. So, where should we start?
Hey, look, I can't drop the sentiment, bro. I'm gonna withhold it and give it to y'all on a unedited version on a Monday or Tuesday. But look, here's the sentiment I wish to. Here's what I wish to convey to y'all. It's so important that if you are conflicted between yourself, that you seek help. There's things that happen in your life. You think that the weight of the world on your shoulders and you can't handle it. Talk to somebody. That don't not make you a man. Hey, it make you more one to be able to confront it and talk about it. Hey, look, talk about your issues, because when it boil over, we lose kings and queens.
All right.
So,
Hey,
man.
I
What I
love
want to
that,
say.
man.
Sorry, go
that,
ahead.
by the way. No, you're good. I just wanted to say I love this sentiment. That was man. Come on, Jag. You trying to
I also want to say this though. You have certain type. You have a certain type of people, man. Everybody's not built the same way. You know what I'm saying? I had a friend of mine. I ain't gonna say his name, but he was so feared of going to prison that he got buff and like he would never ever submit to prison. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I gotta get buff. If I go to prison, I'm gonna get raped. You know what I'm saying? People had that fear, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, at the same time, he was asserting these allegations, but also he had that fear of going to prison. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Getting jumped, getting raped. He
Ja Morant.
He a celebrity. They finna try to drive that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Don't Ja Morant your life away.
Don't. You know what I'm saying? Much respect, much love. I mean, my condolences to the family. You know what I'm saying? I had a friend that couldn't take that same thing, and you know what I mean, and it changed everybody's life. But you know,
Was that Mama House 18?
What?
Was that Mama House? The song?
Yep.
Okay. I just wanted to check in. I'm just tapping in.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna play it again one day. We played it once for y'all, but we're gonna play it again when y'all hear Mama House.
All right.
Oh, good.
But I'm gonna go ahead and digress, and that's all I wanted to say about that. I don't have anything else.
Okay,
Beautiful,
Breezy,
beautiful.
Would you like to set a sentiment, Breezy?
I'm just letting everybody get it out because I've got a lot of. I hate to say it. I don't even know what one could consider a lot of experience. I say if you've dealt with these types of things more than nowadays a handful or better, you've got a lot. And in my line of work and in my life experiences, man, I've had some people do that to themselves and do it to other people. And my opinion on it, we keep stressing the whole mental health thing. And it's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to live like it. It's like in our society, we pushing cheeseburgers and fried chicken 24/7 on the TV screen, people smoking and drinking all the time. But then we telling everybody, oh, you need to be fit. But we don't advertise fit. And when we do, it's in the sense of objectification, not in the sense of just being healthy. And so, my issue with this is we can talk about mental health, but we're not doing the things that require good mental health. We usually don't even address the issues that bring things like this along. If we do our research, there was a point in time where most people that came from an impoverished neighborhood or hard backgrounds did commit suicide. I mean, you was fighting to live just to give up your life. You know what I'm saying? And especially in a culture, the culture that we're familiar with, which typically glorifies prison. So to me, there's some big, huge, glaring red lights right there that probably need to be analyzed. But the other thing is understanding where suicide comes from, where mental health issues come from. It's not inherent for a person to want to destroy themselves. It's not. If you have people who cut themselves, people who do certain things to themselves, it's a huge indication of trauma because naturally you're programmed to preserve yourself, not to end yourself. And so, it's not right there in the moment. It's everything leading up to that moment, right? Like it's everything you did before that. So if we wanted to compare it again to being healthy, it's not when you find out you have diabetes. It's everything you should have been doing beforehand to prevent it. One of the things that we fail to recognize, I believe, is where this thing truly comes from. And if y'all didn't know, for those of us who do believe, suicide is a spirit of influence. How numbers have grown so quickly. Like, what are we pushing today that makes people want to kill themselves? And they say that anybody who's been exposed to a suicide, it increases their likelihood that they'll go out there and commit it, right? How is suicide contagious? Is it a bacteria? Like, what is it?
I kind of go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was going to say that, those are the type of questions one should be asking because we're seeing it happen more and more often with people. How we've gotten to this point, and that the true answers are usually ones that are going to not be popular because it requires some level of sacrifice, especially on behalf of those people in positions of power. Again, as a king goes, so goes a nation. But this is sad. It's an outcry, and it's happening nationwide. The only thing we can do is talk about, hey, let's talk about mental health. What are we doing about mental health?
Right. It's big facts, though. Yeah,
I mean, it's huge. It's huge. And I think those of us who go back a ways, we know what it's like to get that phone call and to be amazed. Because I don't care how many times it happens, you don't never see it coming.
Never expected it.
You can see somebody being volatile. You like, no, I mean, I can see the person getting in trouble, but getting that call, never see that coming.
Right.
And so
the bridge just breaks at a certain point. You know what I mean? It's like you can only take so much and hear so much when you go against yourself already in your mind as an individual. Right. It seems like an instigative sense breeds suicide, or in a sense of
self-destruction.
Yeah, if you feel that there's something wrong with you, there's something that you feel, you're gonna sit there and joke about it on the next person to low-key make yourself feel better about how you feel, while not realizing that they're already on a toothpick trying to play kerplunk. Like, it ain't, you just got to realize, you got to open your eyes and realize what's around you and what you feed to people.
I would say they're already on a path. You know what I'm saying? You could try to divert them from that path, but you know, when somebody got tunnel vision, they're not gonna see you. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta speak loud, man. Speak up. You know what I mean? You got somebody that you know that's in trouble. You know, it's not, you know, anxiety didn't got him. You know what I'm saying? Life didn't tied up some things, man. Talk, man. These people want to talk to somebody, man.
So
Just
you
talk.
know, in again, this is for the believers. If y'all don't believe, don't even pay me no mind. But in the gospel in Timothy, Paul tells Timothy, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and sound mind. So when Paul tells Timothy that, he says God has not given us a spirit of fear. One, it implies that fear is a spirit, right? So anxiety is fear. So when anxiety comes against you, it is a spirit talking to you, many times using your own voice. You weren't born with anxiety. Most of us remember we was on the playground and we didn't have not a care in the world. We was more worried about candy and dessert and when we was going home and what cartoons was coming on. Anxiety wasn't an issue. So again, these are things that you know, when I say how was it being passed on, is it a bacteria? I'm asking a facetious question, because at the end of the day, it has to do with spiritual influence. And this is why we don't harness it, because we don't want to call it what it is. These thoughts and ideas that keep coming to you ultimately are not your own, but because it sounds like it's your voice, we adopt it. Once we adopt it, we do believe it's us, and then we fall into this whole submission thing. Right. We only listen to music that we agree with, right? I don't care what anybody tells me. When you slap something and you bob your head to it, you agree with it. If the lyrics contain certain things, you wouldn't agree with it. So if certain things were said to you, you would reject them if you didn't find agreement with it. And that's going back a ways. But, you know, like you were saying, like, it didn't just happen in the spur of the moment. That had to have been a reoccurring thought that eventually started to gain momentum.
Yeah. Word.
Big facts.
Hey,
you're muted. Extra, you muted, bro.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. I didn't want to be talking over y'all.
Oh, okay.
I do need some extra credits.
I'm gonna be fast with it, man. At the end of the day, it hurts the family. You got to remember, in Black culture, a lot of these people are banking on one person to get them out the hood or out the slum or out the ghetto or whatever you want to call it. They're trying to get them out of that area that they're in right now. Mm-hmm. And the thing is that we have to embrace those young brothers and sisters and help them get to the next level before this happens, before these tragic things and these cautionary tales happen. Let's embrace these young brothers and sisters and let's get them to the next level. Kind of like how the OGs back in the day would do. Like if you came on the block and you don't sell dope and you came asking to sell dope, nah, bro, go rap, go dribble, go. Right. I'm gonna make sure you make it, bro. You don't need to. I
seen your credit. I seen your what do they call it? The with the grades. I didn't see your report card, bro. Like what you out here trying to prove?
Well, yeah. So
what the institution told me to.
Yeah. So to that, it's just to say, man. Understand out here, you know, in our culture, you know, we got to embrace the ones that's the, you know, the chosen ones or the golden ones or, you know, God's favorite, if that's how you want to look at it. You know what I mean? Just talent. You know what I mean? It's not. I know we're all God's favorite. It's just talent. You know what I mean? The person that has the most talent, the most athleticism, the most range and vocal or whatever it may be, charisma, the most accounting experience to get us to the next level in finance, whatever it may be. We need to embrace those people, especially in the Black, Latino, and Asian communities to make sure that those people make it out so they can help us all make it out. So
we need a representative that look like us, that think like us. You know what I'm saying? I feel you. Thank you for that. X, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, no. You're good. You're good. Mike Genius, would you like to tap in and grab a sentiment for us, please?
You know what, man? I'm gonna keep it real simple. Y'all hear me all the time talk about how precious life is, man. There's something. I've been on my company now for over 12 years, same company. It's a great company to work for. And one of the reasons it's a great company to work for was the first week I got there, I was trying to figure out some stuff. Somebody stopped and asked me, because they could see I was overwhelmed. They stopped and asked me, have you reached out to somebody? And I was like, what do you mean? And they said, it is a weakness. Our company philosophy is that it is a weakness not to ask for help. You cannot do everything on your own. That's why it takes a village. And so I will reiterate that sentiment to everybody watching this. Please share this with anybody you ever come in contact with. It takes a village. Reach out, ask for help. It is a weakness not to. It really is. It really is. This is not meant for anybody to ever do it alone. That's not what life is about. Otherwise, we would never bunch up and be with each other. You know what I'm saying? We would all be nomads, bro. So ask for help. Find people you trust, man, and reach out to them and tell them, hey, brother, I'm not feeling it today, man. I need you to pick me up. I need you to hold me strong, man. And that's whether you believe in the Bible or friendship or love. It don't matter what you believe in. Believe in yourself and believe in the people around you. That's word.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, that's church, man. To the cube sentiment of what you're talking about, you got to open your eyes and realize as well that just as much as what Mike's saying is that you go forward and believe in yourself, keep your eyes open in your peripherals and realize the people around you that have been beat down and broken through life, that don't believe that they can do anything anymore, and put all the weight on your shoulders. Not only is that hurting you, it's hurting them. So you got to realize ultimately what's going on in order to help everybody village. Like Mike said, to the cube root, y'all, you cannot do it by yourself. And if you continue to believe that you can, you'll go so far. And at one point, that pressure, that spiritual pressure, gonna bend you, man. And it's supposed to.
X, you was on mute when you was talking, man. You wanna come forward and say something?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was actually talking to IG. I was just kind of like briefing them on what was going on in regards to Kyren Lacy. Yeah. But I will say this right quick to say that clip that you're showing in the back with him smiling and the candidness, like, look at that young brother, man. That's all us. That could be any one of us, any one of our children, any one of our people, nephew or anything. This type of brother needs to be in the league. This type of brother needs to have a great career. This type of brother needs to lead a great life. He doesn't need to be dealing with this type of stuff, man. You know what I mean? This shouldn't even be on the agenda nor the menu. That's all I got to really say, man. We got about 5 minutes or so, to spare. So anybody else want to?
I just think it goes back to. I feel like it goes back to tools, man. Like the biggest thing is the toolery. Somebody had to introduce the thought and the idea for everybody else to fall on the grenade, so to speak. It is the tools, and again, we talk about it, but a lot of us don't walk about it. And I'm not saying that to be critical. I'm saying that I'm calling it what it is. And in our culture today, we have so many things that isolate us, I think. And I don't think it's the problem. I think it's a contributor, right? I mean, there's so many things. The tools that we have available to us, technologically speaking, are great tools when properly managed. When we don't use that to replace, human contact. That's just one thing. There's so many other things out there. But I go back to the previous comment about looking at how often it happens today and who it's happening to. Right. And then asking the question, like, how did we get here? And then backtracking and addressing that. I personally hear it a lot when it comes to the whole mental health thing. Hey, make sure you're speaking out. Make sure you have people you can trust. I hear that a lot.
Yes, sir.
It's the other things I think that's not necessarily being addressed. We look at the things that transpired for this young man before this happened. Right. How did he get in these situations? I tell my kids, don't gamble anything you're not willing to lose. Right. Don't even when you lose your temper, man, that coming back. Sometimes you can do damage that apologies can't fix. So it's looking at growing up with a certain discipline, right? And not putting ourselves in certain positions, things like that. I think there's a whole collection of issues here that probably need to be addressed.
Word. Good point.
Excellent point.
That part. We didn't hear from you, Al. What would you like to say?
You know what, man? I mean, did somebody just pop in the chat? Oh, Mike G popped in twice.
Yeah.
Hey, don't you change the subject, Al. Give it to us.
No, because I be adminning this whole show. So it you know, when I see something pull up, I'll be like, oh wait, I gotta fix this. Yeah, there you go, Mike. Yeah, mental health is very very serious, and a lot of folks deal with mental health, and it's unfortunate for this young man when the pressures that be get in the way, and you just feel like you can't speak to anybody, and you're just embodying the pain. And you know, I think everyone's on the same frequency when it's said that, you know, reach out for some help. You're not too cool, you know, to hide it and hold it in, you know, because, you know, we only human beings and we can snap at any moment. So it's you know, if you get that that urge or something's going wrong, you gotta talk to somebody. You know, so much news that be popping through during the week that, you know, there was a shooting in Dallas, and, you know, and then there was a stabbing out here in near where I live. You know, it's these young kids, man. So it does start with just stepping forward and being able to express yourself without harming yourself at the end of the day. So condolences to the family, and you know, we just never know. I can relate to what 18 was saying, because that was our friend that, you know, we wish we could have saved. You know what I mean? Thought bro was really strong, and talked to him all the time, and so to find out him going out that way, it was tough. Mike Genius knows as well. You know, he was definitely someone in our hearts, and we thought he was very
Anton.
Anton.
Breezy.
Yeah, absolutely. My bad.
Shit, them niggas, them two dudes was less than 2 minutes from each other. They grew up together.
I was. If we talking about that, I was there. I mean, ground zero.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and that was the first one, and
that he was the only one out of all of us who could bear that fate and go see what happened. It couldn't have been nobody else. There was nobody else that had the stomach, the eyes, the guts, to see what Breezy saw that day.
I couldn't handle that. So, rest in peace to our brother. We don't necessarily put his name out there like that, but, you know, rest in peace to Brian. You know, rest in peace to Kyren, Lacy, and his, you know, condolences to his family on behalf of the MIDI Lab Show. That was a deep sentiment, guys, man.
It's MIDI Lab, bro.
For sure. Real brotherhood, you know. You don't get that everywhere. So, you know, let's roll into a record. Let's see what we got.
Hey, L, last piece of gold as you look up that record. Hey, y'all, you got to realize it's more important to confront and be truthful with those around you in your village. As hard as it may seem that it will be, being truthful, don't lie, create little white lies, because you're just telling yourself they ain't intelligent enough to receive it. So you lying. Hey, truth breeds success, y'all. Was told to me by one of the closest people to me. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, just take that in and attempt to be more truthful with each other, and you'll see.
We love radio.
We love radio.
We love radio, y'all.
We'll be right back. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Track produced by Xtra Credits. We appreciate everybody that's watching. Enjoy the music for a moment. We're going to get into the second half of the show. Welcome to the MIDI Lab Show, man. We appreciate y'all chilling with us, man. It's a beautiful thing. Man, what was going through your mind when you did that track, X? What was going through your mind, bro, when you did that track, bro?
To be honest with you, I'm in my soul bag right now, and anything that's funk or soul or 70s or 80s, even 60s jazz, right? Like I'm real jazzy right now. I'm in my jazzy bag right now. So
me too.
You know, that moves me. It's the soul beats that move. You know, the J. Cole's, the JIDs, the dope artists. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of music moves me right now. Yeah, man.
A message, not just having fun and being ignorant, but a message for growth for those around you.
Hell yeah, big. So I wanted to play.
Keep it up, X.
Yeah, for real though, bro. We gonna keep going, man. We gonna keep throwing tracks together, man, and premiering music. We only got one more instrumental record that I produced. I was trying to do it last week, but it didn't work out. So I'll be able to play it tonight. But I was today's old to know. I'm gonna play something for y'all, and I just want to see if y'all already knew, but.
Are we gonna have fun right now? We about to have fun, liven this up a little bit, man.
Yeah.
Wasn't we already having fun?
And I smoke with a cigarette.
Let me run this real quick. Check this out. I didn't know this, but check this out.
For homicide detectives, the clock starts ticking the moment they are called. Their chance of solving a murder is cut in half if they don't get a lead within the first 48 hours.
The MIDI Lab Show.
Bruh, I had no idea that was a black guy.
Really? Hey, you like,
bruh, you would have lied to me and told me he was black. You lying?
Hey, buddy, be like, they found the body.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I was about to cook on L. Like, bro, what you talking about? But hold on, bro. Let me be honest. Hey, it could have been a black man all the way from back in the day in the 90s. Hey, they're pulling up
bro,
through the forest with a gun. Always been a black man, but we've been trained to think that the white man doing everything, y'all.
I swear, bro.
Hey, it's because the way the dudes say they found the body, like they found the body.
Right.
He enunciated an extra enunciation, bruh.
It's the titles for me though, bro. That get me all the time. You know what I'm saying? Lifesavers rollout.
Bruh.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real. You know what he remind me of was Meat Grady.
right. No, not the guilty conscience. Yeah, I love Mike G. He always keeps it hip hop. He always bring it back.
Hey, was that really a white guy or a black guy that was narrating Guilty Conscience? Because I really felt like hell right now.
It might have been that guy.
That sounded like it was Bob Saget on Eminem album, bro. It sounded like Bob Saget. Stop playing.
We need to fact check that, bro. It's probably him.
They found the body.
That fucking thing sucks. He just got off his job. His girl's cheap.
Hey, you made a highlight of my life though. Because now when I watch that Rick and Morty episode where they be like the brothers, I'm like, hey, a black man narrated that, not the white man narrated. I was like, oh, why is a white man narrated the brothers?
Can you imagine Mike G? Mike G just got home, struggling from work. Had a very hard day. Walks in and catches his wife with Slim Shady.
I would ask two things. First, it would be the divorce, and then the second would be, can I produce your next album, bruh? Because you kind of owe me now.
Right. Stop playing. Like you'd have been like, hey, you good, Eminem? Hey, you owe me 10 tracks. You owe me 10.
Nah. We will, on the real, we would beat Eminem ass. We would act like everything cool. We'd be like, hey, come in the studio.
Hey, we do him like he was Predator.
Him is a real one.
He still get his ass
Him is a real one.
He can be real.
You sure?
He can be real as he was, but he gonna live to fight another day.
Here's what I know. I'm not saying that I know this, but I'm saying I've heard this. There is the Sassoon Marsh, Grizzly Island.
Oh, Grizzly Island.
Right here, bro.
Let's not forget about that.
That's what I've heard.
I am Groot. Enlighten me.
Allegedly.
It's the marshland, bro. It's the marshland. Things disappear out there, homie. Things disappear out in the marshland.
Hey, y'all ever heard this saying from the West Coast? Game is sold, not told.
Not told.
Yeah, you said it on the rap.
That's a lie.
You said that's a lie?
It's not a lie, homie. See, you're not even from the Yay, homie. You can't even speak on that, man. What you talking about, bro?
Hey, it's not. Hey, I guess it's sold. I'm saying in the way that you live. Hey, look, you can give me milk too, but look, in the way that you live and present your life, bro, you gonna breed that. Like people gonna act that. But if you cap it and doing
it went
right.
Game
is sold. You want to make you really island, man, because you just talking that shit, and he's like, nah.
So man. Psychic.
Hey man, I said allegedly. I don't know,
bruh.
We gotta edit that out the show.
Hey, Mike needs to know too, damn it.
Hell no.
What the fuck?
Keep that shit. All that shit. Yeah, man.
That's that Sacramento River shit. Hey, that's that Sacramento River shit, X.
Yeah,
it's our own little slice of Louisiana, bruh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I couldn't say no better. It's our own slice. Hey, we just ain't got the fan boats.
Ain't no gators. Ain't no gators. That's all. That's the difference.
Oh, it's just police.
Disappear out the numbers every day.
Hey, Breezy tripping right now. He's like, y'all telling all the facts.
Yeah.
We are not Groots.
Don't make me start naming names.
California Bears. That's it.
I will start naming names of the police.
California Bears.
All right, Kyren.
Oh.
All right. So
yeah, let's talk about this food.
Oh, let's do this. Let's do this.
Look at this beard.
This is a quick one, right?
He gonna come at somebody by coming. You ain't got a suit on, and then everybody else that come in suit like you don't say shit. Shut your ass up, fool.
Fucking guy's face. Look at his face. Do you see what's going on here?
Look at his haircut.
The weird beard. Who got the clippers? Look at
right. Look at his
weird beard.
Ain't never had a job in his life as.
He looked like he could be rapping the Sugar Free song right now.
They trying to end DEI, but this is strictly a DEI ass president. Plainly, everybody see that shit.
Weirdest beard ever.
Fucking thing
and his
sucks.
Haircut. Let's not forget about his haircut.
Fucking thing sucks.
That shit off.
Hey, he looked like the spokesperson for the Capitol.
He said, "If you stay ready, what you got to get ready for."
That part.
All right,
so his barber said that to him.
Yeah, right.
Hey, he ain't got one. He go to Supercuts and this lady trim him up with scissors. Stop playing.
He does. If you look at that neck is screaming for some attention.
That neck.
Definite great clips.
Damn neck.
Get him, get him.
I ain't hating on great clips. We could use a sponsorship great clips.
Right?
Hey, turn his face back on. Get him, Bree.
Hey, we can't use a sponsorship, but we don't want to use JD Vance as the spokesperson.
No. He can't even hold a motherfucking cup, let alone.
Hey, why is Ty crooked, yo? Why is Ty crooked?
Because he dropped the cup.
Get that right.
It's the vice president.
So,
who in the comments is brave enough to say that they voted for Orange Man? I want to see.
Whoa.
I want to know. Yeah.
Hey, that's that FIFO right now.
Hey, at the same type of time, X, hey, I feel excited that I don't have to tap into the chat, but I feel so bad I voted the other way. Worse than if I had to tap into the chat right now, bro. Like
you think the other way was worse?
You voted for dude?
Well, no, I didn't vote. Hey, this is the first time I never voted in my life, and then before Obama, I voted the first time, been voting since. But this election, I was so like, this shit is an agenda. So much so that I was like, I ain't a part of this. This ain't my village. Even though, hey, look, American, hey, y'all laying here, I'm riding. However, this ain't my village. It's
No, this ain't none of our village, bruh. Nigga, we was kidnapping, bro. Here, nigga, this ain't our village.
Hey, wait a minute, we wasn't kidnapped.
Nah, we was our folks was tricked into selling each other.
Like, hey, we gotta, hey, we finna take y'all on a cruise. Y'all want to go on
Nah,
a cruise?
bruh.
Riches.
My family was already here, bro. I don't know nothing about no slave shit.
I gotta address this whole village thing because we didn't lay down a whole lot of blood, sweat, and tears and in the foundation of building this thing. You damn straight, this is ours.
Right.
No matter what anybody says, we done made huge sacrifices. This is ours.
Fucking thing sucks.
It's ours.
Don't you go outside telling nobody that, Breezy.
I'm gonna go out there and tell everybody that.
Trying to get our show canceled. You're trying to get our show tapped.
It looks like
hey, we already canceled,
like
nigga. Somebody think you voted for. Yeah, you gotta vote. We already canceled because you voted for Trump. That's like, hey, are you saying that you voted for the orange judge? We done. This is our last night, nigga.
Wait till another instrumental come on.
Nah, this ain't our last night. Bro.
He said you're out the family. You're out the will, buddy.
Oh, he said, oh damn.
He said you're out
wow.
the will.
Hey, hold up. Hey, let me answer to that comment that he highlighted.
Because you need some milk, nigga.
I don't get. Hey, I like. Hey, matter of fact, I don't need you. But anyway, bro.
Milk.
It's not so much so. No, I didn't vote. Period, bro. What had happened was I stated that I was so in disbelief of the direction of our economy that I didn't vote this time like much of my life. Like I said, I voted for the first time before Obama and I've been voting since, but this election I didn't vote. Now I did state, you know what I'm saying? I'm torn because of all the shit Trump doing. It's not that I wish I voted for him. It's that, again, the same sentiment I said before. I'm gonna go in there and vote for Biden and have him just stand there as an AI or an Ultron that is Biden opposite of Ultron and have everybody else around him controlling stuff. Like this man over here in the debate talking about golf and stuff and talking to the invisible man next to him. Like, how can you have faith in that? Also, how can you have faith in a man that okays opposition of Black Lives Matter to a Capitol, but want to sit here and say everything negative on Fox and CNN, even though I have negative sentiments on Black Lives Matter? Like that Civil War. That's all.
Oh wow,
bruh.
Hey, Lania just called you out. She said, but Biden didn't run this time. So
Biden didn't even run. You just run your mouth, nigga.
Hey, man.
I'm talking Biden administration. I was just saying that Kamala, in all honesty, I just felt the same thing.
This nigga just say Kamala?
I sure did. I always do. I'm black. I'm black.
Her name is Kamala, nigga.
Kamala, whatever the hell, bro. Hey, look.
Kamala was a wrestler, nigga, that spit poison in your face. That's Kamala.
Hey, 18.
The spit poison in your face. It was Kamala. Nigga.
18. I doubled down my sentiment, bruh. Even though I said Biden, if you could really think about it, for a man who talking to invisible people next to him, who really running the shit?
Who talks to invisible
the same people that we trying to reelect?
Y'all voted for him, but don't bruh, not start that shit, bro.
Hey man, when he was in the middle of his rant, I don't know if y'all ever seen Animal House. But John Belushi was like, when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor, and somebody was like, the Germans didn't bomb Pearl Harbor. Hey, just let it go. He's on a rant. He's on a roll.
All right, yeah, just go. Because you don't even know what the fuck you talking about, man.
And I ain't playing, nigga.
I know.
Hey, but X asked the question for a reason. I mean, he's calling people out. I think.
Did you vote for him or not? That's all I'm saying. Like, come on, anybody, any. I'm not no personal call out. Anyone? Did anybody vote?
Me personally, I'm gonna speak for myself. You got a person who the one time you seen him hold up a Bible, held it upside down. Everybody thought he was gonna be. There's a lot of believers that thought he was gonna be the savior, and there's a lot of working people that thought that he's going to. He's gonna go out there and he's gonna put it down for the working man, and I don't have that much faith in any one person because I haven't seen one person yet step up and actually speak realistically. I think the closest we got was Obama. And, one of the things that was said by a previous president about him was he's going to find out how limited he is when he actually gets into that office. And that was the realest thing I ever heard. People make a lot of promises till they take that seat and they find out what they can and can't do.
Speaking of Obama, because you realize that the powers at hand that put you there really control you. You ain't got shit to say.
Ooh,
speaking of Obama, Trump talking about he running for a third term. How would he feel if Obama ran for a third term at the same time?
I'm running for a Civil War term. How about that? Let it happen.
Who cares what he thinks? Like, who cares?
Who cares about what?
What Trump would think about Obama running a third?
He would lose, nigga. That's who he would care.
First of all, to be honest, nobody would let that happen over there. They would try to put some law in place or some type of, obstacle or something to get in the way of that, to say that that's unconstitutional. You're not allowed to do that or something like that.
Man, unconstitutional. How many?
No, I'm not agreeing. I'm not agreeing with that.
Did since he's been in the office.
I'm not agreeing with that. I'm saying that's what he's going to say.
I mean, on 70-something days he's been in the office.
I got you.
He didn't violate hella constitutional. This fool think he can go over Congress. He think that he can go over the judicial system. This fool doesn't realize there's 3 branches of the government, and he think that he is the elite executive, and he can say whatever the hell he want and do what he want. Go ahead, Mike.
But hasn't he accomplished a lot of what he wanted? I mean, at least 60% of that bullshit, pardons and shit. Go ahead, Mike. My bad.
I was gonna say, devil's advocate. Does he really think he can get all this accomplished, or is he hoping that a few things are going to just slide under the radar because they're creating all this noise about, spaceships crash landing on Earth instead of, in the water? You know what I'm saying? Like that they're doing all of this because they want us to be paying attention to all of this. I said this weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? It's a distraction thing, man.
Yes.
In all honesty, I feel like Trump's a distraction too. Everything that he's doing has us looking to the left when we really need to be figuring out what's happening on the opposite side of our peripherals.
That part.
So just keep your eyes open, y'all.
Where you been, Jack?
That part.
Well,
hey, I like to devil's advocate sometimes. I like to play the opposition and nobody wins.
Welcome back, man. Come on, red pill that thing one time. Come on, man.
See, I like that.
You was somewhere else and you brought it back to swing back. Yeah.
I like that. I like that. X. I mean, we kind of put that out there a little while ago. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm saying, I just try to circle back. You feel me? Like we, I'm just
hey, can we laugh at the clip?
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, run that shit.
Oh yeah,
we haven't seen the clip yet. We just started talking shit.
Hey, Breezy, get him, Breezy, get him. Show us.
I want to laugh at the clip.
Yeah, let's laugh.
His mustache and goatee got more seasoning than Cracker Barrel.
Than Debo's brother seasoning. What the fuck just happened here? Hey, he like the first motherfucker to do this shit. He like, what the fuck, guys?
It felt like one of those tasks in elementary school. Can you count the black people?
It was like, nigga, you don't even get the bottom one. Just hold the top, fool.
Come on, bro.
Don't ruin the trophy, you know what I mean?
Come on, bro.
Put it down, nigga. Just put it down, fool.
The Illuminati, the high table. Illuminati time.
You holding half?
No, I didn't think we were champions. He was a loser.
Never tell my friend.
What a loser.
You broke the trophy for the men.
Hey, did y'all see how the music kind of went with the whole thing?
Yeah.
When he fumbled the trophy, like the music came, the music dropped.
He broke the trophy. Fuck that old white homie, cause he broke the trophy.
Hey, how many of you guys in the panel? How many of y'all watched that movie Bohemian Rhapsody?
Fucking thing sucks.
I watched that shit.
The movie? Oh,
yeah.
Listen to the movie.
The Queen biopic, right?
It was a great movie.
Biopic.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, L. Hey,
yes, sir.
Forget that button, bro. Get yourself some milk because Queen definitely was a staple in some things in production and unorthodox sounds and things added into music.
They'll sue the shit.
Oh, milk ass Nick.
Oh, he needs some milk.
Okay.
Hey, 10, you muted.
JD Vance, though. Come on,
JD Vance.
Nobody ever talked at your house was like, hey, know how to hold that, man, before you spill it. Nobody ever hit you with that at the house?
Kenny Rogers.
Know how to. I was about to say, know how to hold.
Know how to hold him.
Know how to hold him.
Kenny Rogers. When you put it down in my house. Know how to hold them.
Right?
There's no win. Yeah, it was no win, but that's okay.
Walk away.
What would happen if the Lakers happened to win and Trump inserted himself? Hey, LeBron, if he dropped that or broke that trophy, LeBron would put that, get a whole switch from the backyard.
That wouldn't have shown up. But brief question.
Yeah.
Like, what like this is what I mean. When you were younger, I know you went through this. If you any black person, any person of color, any color, you understand this. When you were about, I don't know, 11, 10, you know, he's like, Mom, can I go? I want to take my food in my room. I want to eat in my room, watch TV. I want to go over here. I'm independent. Okay, but hey, man, know how to hold that cup. You ain't holding it from the bottom. You're kind of holding it a little loose. Can you not spill that on my carpet? You feel me?
Oh, it was before.
Maybe so. You know, age constraint no matter. But you know,
yeah,
you were told
that. You had a nice mama, man. Your mama was nice. Cause my mama would slap the shit out of me if I took anything upstairs.
Sorry. And I guarantee you, if you held it wrong and dropped it, it was going to be a conversation at the least, right? So, what I'm saying is that follows you, man. When you have home training, you know how to hold things. This guy obviously tried to one hand some shit. Come on, my guy. Come on, my guy. You're a loser. You're a loser. And I lost all respect for you. I think it was rigged.
Yes, sir. Well, let's talk about.
Had a job, been in private school, always lived off a bank account ass nigga. No strife and strain to growth.
Like let's talk about the shortcut. I mean, the whole cabinet needs to be replaced because the first term, again, you got Trump holding the Bible upside down. The Satanists was going crazy when they saw that. And then this time, you got somebody. Where are the rehearsals at? Like, why these folks like you got all that money, you ain't got no time to practice? Like you just sliding up in there, grabbing on the trophies with Butterfingers and.
Hey! I didn't see no other book he held up upside down besides that one.
Of course, because he needed practice. He ain't never touched the Bible before. Somebody had to walk him through step by step. This is how you hold the good book, sir.
I don't know what this is.
He didn't know.
It's a thing with pages.
He needs some milk.
It's a good book.
Genius. Bless us with that intellect.
Hey man, I just gotta, again, devil's advocate, man. Whoever put the trophy there gotta be a Michigan Wolverine fan because he set that dude up, bruh. He was like, "Go ahead, pick it up," and he picked it up, and it was like 3 parts.
Fucking thing sucks.
College got CIA agents, bro.
Fucking thing sucks.
Bro, read her soul.
Hey, if you was on that team and that nigga just broke y'all trophy, what y'all would have said? What y'all would have did?
Oh, it's open season.
Somebody was
orange off that.
Somebody was
Republicans get down.
Full mass.
How the Republicans get down. Oh, that's how the Republicans get down.
Yeah, that's how the Republicans get down. We don't give a fuck.
Oh, that's how y'all dropped the ball.
Somebody was like, that's why I didn't vote for y'all anyway.
Right.
Hey, what was fucked up is like how DJ Vance, he trolled Trump after the damn last election, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm jumping on board. I'm gonna be vice president." Oh, bitch ass nigga, are you for real? You fold like that? Then you fold, brother. My goodness.
He lived such an entitled life. He thought he was old, bro.
Black Sam said never fold. Black Sam said never fold. He a folder. He a laundromat worker.
He got the weird beard. That's why. Anybody with that kind of beard. Right.
Hey, they should have left Luigi alone and grabbed his ass, bro.
He got a PDF beard.
For real. Bro, did you say PJ Vance?
I said DJ. I said JD Vance.
Hey, I like that. Project Vance. I like that better.
He had a PDF beard. He has a PDF beard.
DJ, it's the MIDI Lab. We got DJ Vance in the house.
DJ Vance.
Go ahead and let that record slip one time.
His beard looking like Michael McDonald, man.
They
I'm gonna
don't
change
even
my
say your
views.
name.
Every time you guys talk, I'm gonna change my views. Doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck. I'm here.
He said Michael McDonald.
Hey, this is the roast edition of the MIDI Lab. I'm fucking with this.
Hey.
Hey, we love
Credits. This shit is a credit. Lyrical fitness, I'm in it alone. Forgetting alone. My dividends ripping through ceilings, no benefit given alone. To gimmicks with limitless home. Dismissing from mental or missile to home. No sliver of flow, no settlement, rhetoric present to give them the goal. A headbutt, shit, this is the goal. Headbutt like a ram, a lyrical Dickerson grown. I'm sending my foes, the spirit of them to oblivion gone. I stay with the bills regardless. Through all this, I keeps it Hillary. Picking at it pre-delivery. Figured that's why people feeling me. He didn't came with these abilities. Thinking Taser Wolverine, but they can take up people say that he be killing it. Bring release whenever he receive a beat. His trick is picking like it's limitless. Giving it off for the benefit. Shivering hard from what all of y'all did with it. Isn't shit bending it, dropping it off on your bending itch. Out of it, plotting to conquer the stars, and that's facts. So this is when Mars attacks. Mad. Challenge to fuck up the balance with bars that's jam-packed. A scrimmage in every sentence, bro. This is the shit I will never be laughed at. Say I didn't, just okay that shit and you'll get laughed at. It's itching the shit that you niggas is on. This shit is a zone. With lyrical fitness, I'm in it alone. Fuck getting alone. My dividends ripping through ceilings, no benefit given alone. To gimmicks when limitless home. Dismissing from mental or missile to home. No sliver of flow, no settlement, rhetoric present to give them the goal. It's itching the shit that you niggas is on. This shit is a zone. With lyrical fitness, I'm in it alone. Fuck getting alone. My dividends ripping through ceilings, no benefit given alone. To gimmicks when limitless home. Dismissing from mental or missile to home. No sliver of flow, no settlement, rhetoric present to give them the goal.
You want bygones to be bygones. When you find I'm an icon, bet you can bet your life on that I'm a different life form. Champ vibes forever. Name one competitor. Nope, they not better, bruh. 2 steps ahead of them. Yeah, that's him. And I'm that South Sac representer. North nigga. Live from that West Coast epicenter. Yeah, I'm in charge like the babysitter. Meeting potatoes, baby, the gravy getter. Lazy nigga. Get a job, feed your babies, nigga. I'm thinking mansions and expansions in a lazy river. We are not alike, try to bite. No cap, you telling stories like it's guiding light. Anticipate me like it's Friday night with Heidi flights. And then it's off, I'm hitting off. I did it all, I hit it off. Has been throwing the towel, bitch, you written off. Fuck the game, bitch, I'm hitting raw. It's extra.
It's itching the shit that you niggas is on. This shit is a zone. With lyrical fitness, I'm in it alone. Fuck getting alone. My dividends ripping through ceilings, no benefit given alone. To gimmicks when limitless home. Dismissing from mental or missile to home. No sliver of flow, no settlement, rhetoric present to give them the goal. It's itching the shit that you niggas is on. This shit is a zone. With lyrical fitness, I'm in it alone. Fuck getting alone. My dividends ripping through ceilings, no benefit given alone. To gimmicks when limitless home. Dismissing from mental or missile to home. No sliver of flow, no settlement, rhetoric present to give them the gold.
Give it up for Extra Credits. No edits.
No, and not a single edit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He blessed me with his T-walking spirit.
Welcome back to the MIDI Lab Show.
You guys are hilarious. Wait till y'all go back and watch this one.
Hey, because we're running on time, so we might have to do an extended pre-recorded, not just a pre-recorded. Right. We'll talk about the Jarule 50 Cent thing, or we might just scrap it. Who knows? But yeah, because we only got a few minutes left, man. We've been on here for almost 2 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Tap in with the chat, see if they want us to go over. It's just overtime. If the chat say they in.
Well, let's ask the chat. Do they want us to talk about the
y'all want to talk about Jarule, or y'all want to wait till later this week? What's up?
Hey, chat. We appreciate y'all's time and y'all's all of that. So look, y'all here with us tonight. We plan to be off at 10 o'clock so you can continue on with your life. But look, y'all want us to go on and keep it going, and we're gonna rock out.
How the fuck did this thing get up?
They said already?
Already?
Yeah. Y'all
Hold
hopping up
on.
already?
I
Just
got
got
a huge ass spider on the wall, nigga. Hold on.
Kill the spider, man.
Are you scared?
Don't kill the spider.
Is that the
Kill
anxiety
the
that
spider.
Chrissy was talking about earlier? Was that
Kill the
spirit?
spider. If you don't kill the spider, you're gonna make more spider.
If you don't kill the spider, you're gonna have 5 more roaches and 5 more everything else.
He didn't want to scream, so that's why he put himself on mute. I understand. He didn't want to show you how he really doing right now. That boy
Hey,
hopping
no low
around.
blow, but that's what my wife be. Hey, bruh, I could be at Ego House, and that's an Agrabah. And if my wife see a spider at my house on the other side of town, I'm gonna hear it, bruh, without a phone being called.
Crazy.
Yeah. A horror movie ain't got shit on it, bruh.
Hey, if y'all seen these motherfuckers, excuse my language, I don't like to be cursing like that. If y'all seen these things, bro, you'll be like,
bruh, is it poisonous?
yeah, bro.
You
They're
got the scream
the
right
recluse. They're the recluse.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I done seen some ones that was like,
brown recluse, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like those.
Oh yeah, you got to dust off a brown recluse. I mean, what is a brown recluse doing in your house,
bro?
Hey, protected this brother from all the other insects. Y'all tripping?
Bro, let me tell you, bro. They squeeze through the cracks in the doors, bro. I seen it, bro. They squeeze through the cracks of the door, bro. Like no lie, bro. That's one of the things.
Hey, L.
Crazy, bro. You gotta
Hell, that's minuscule, bro. Hey, the one time I went to Texas, bro, the one thing etched in my memory I won't forget, dog. We was sitting at the family house and I seen a roach, bro, the size of my thumb. Hey, the size of my thumb right now, bro. Hey, and not only was it a roach that was Spider-Man on the wall, but that nigga decided to fly. So I guess you call it a water bug or whatnot, but when I seen that big old Edgar Men in Black beast fly off the wall, bro, I ain't going to Texas. I didn't even want to be a Cowboys fan no more.
I've been to the South and seen a bunch of water bugs. But when I moved to New Mexico, the roaches out here was buff. They on that altitude.
They don't fly.
Y'all sound like
Phil B. He was that big, dog.
Starship.
Hey, this roach was on my cousin's roof, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" It is, that's a roach. I'm like, "Nigga, that nigga got muscles, nigga."
Hey, L got off the camera looking like that, like a comment.
Yeah,
bruh. He said, "Camera off. Hold on."
Yeah, bro.
Have y'all been to Hawaii?
No.
Yeah.
Hey, what you about to tell me? I ain't going.
You ain't seen roaches till you been to Hawaii. I don't care what you talk about. When you feel
I ain't seen
something,
no roaches, but I've been there.
Okay, so you gotta be out there and catch the 747s. Was that?
Mexico be like that too, bro. On the interior of the Gulf, bro, ain't no joke. Ain't no joke. And they fly. They fly.
And they fly.
I think each and every one of us on here from the hood, so we really ain't desensitized from it, but we talking about it like it's trauma, bro.
Y'all
Them
talking
niggas ain't there
about
with
y'all
us.
was on an episode of Starship Troopers. Like y'all was out there battling,
Klingons.
full magazine dumping. Like,
Dog,
everything.
Edgar was so big when he popped, I felt like I took a mortal life, bruh.
He said, "I know
you didn't even take his life. He got up and walked off later on."
Hey, you know he probably did, and he probably still living today.
You probably so.
Look,
they live without their head for like 7 days.
Hey X, I wanted to ask you, bro. Was there anybody in the chat particularly, bro, that's really been participating that we want to give a shout out to?
Mimi, TT.
I mean, shout out to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, for real.
I just don't want the chat to feel like we ignoring them because y'all are the co-hosts.
We trying to keep it live in the chat. La Nina is over here putting in major work. Taco crazy.
Taco going hard. Taco going hard as shit. I ain't seen nobody.
We need to collaborate with Taco, y'all.
Except for Mimi.
You two don't need to collaborate. No, you two don't. You don't need to. You already.
We got a lot of chats going on. The chat is lit.
It's popping.
Hey, what up to Linnea and little Lonzo? What up, Lonzo? That's my guy.
Hey, Dave.
What up, Lonzo?
What up, sis? What up, Neff?
What up, Renee Kabir?
Hey, what's up, Daniel?
What's up? Yeah, what's up, Danny? Danny, what's up? Tracy,
what up?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, what up with the Xavier Tally?
Why
you know
Jizzle?
Like she said Taco was dropping major.
So that's what I heard.
What up with
Hey, we need to
XLX?
go back up, dog. We need to talk about highlight.
XLX Reyes is in this shit, man. Y'all say what's up to the little homie, man. XLX Reyes in here, man. That's the homie. What's up, y'all?
In the chat?
Yeah.
Lania made a really good point. Lania made a really good point. Like, all this talking, we could have talked about Jarule by now.
Hey, God time, bro. We giving respect and love and acknowledgement to our chat. Who is it? Hey, we ain't MIDI Lab without him, bro. So I don't care about
Ja. They more important than Ja.
Let's talk about it.
Hey, let's get to Jado.
Don't try to blame the chat. We was talking about roaches for about a good bit.
Roaches, Southern roaches, West Coast roaches.
We was talking about how L was like, when he turned his camera off. That's what we was
If they built a train track for us, bro, they'd stick us in Guantanamo after we didn't use it to this degree.
They might stick us there anyway.
All right, so I'm gonna run the.
Hey, run that L. Sorry, L. Run that, bro. Please.
All 50 have not outgrown each other. What I mean by that is, if you're talking to 50, Ja gonna come up. If you're talking to Ja, 50 gonna come up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't bring him up per se at all.
No, we do.
Yeah,
the media does.
Yeah,
but because I think that's because he's a troll and he keeps it going.
You be throwing jabs. Right. And throwing them back, but you be.
I'll go to the circus once in a while, you know what I mean? But I really like to stay clear of that shit.
Yeah, because when the residency stuff happened, I was like, oh Lord.
I like to have fun sometimes and poke jabs at them too, but that's all it really is. It's like and to me, it's like it's silly. We're both successful black men. I think the focus should be on, continuing to make sure that we pay it forward, push it forward, make sure the culture keeps going forward. I think that's more important. I see some of the things that he gets involved in, this feuds on something like grow up, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I be thinking to myself. And so when I see the things that he does, and he did the herb smoking, I'm like,
how did you feel about that when you saw it?
Of course, nobody likes all this goofy shit, but it's goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm not. Preem said it best. I spoke to Preem the other day. He's, Preem has always got the right words and shit and the right things to say. Because I was hot. You know what I'm saying? I was hot. I was ready to go nuclear and shit. But I say, So I spoke to Preem anyway. And Preem said, he said, Rule. He said, here's what you gotta understand about who we are and what we are. He said, we are masters of self-defense. And I said, I love that. I said, because I don't want to start trouble, make trouble with people. But if we gotta get into it, make it. I'll fucking end it. I'll put it to where it go. I'll take it to the next. So that's why I'm like, you know what? That is the best description of what I am and who I am as a man that I could ever think about. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who we are as men.
Mm-hmm.
We're here to protect our families, protect our homes, defend our honor, our names, our reputation. That's what we're here. I'm not here to be a bully and bother people. That's not what I'm here to do. You know what I'm saying? But I am a master of self.
But in a way, you do have to understand why Fifth feels the way he feels, though, right? When you think about everything that y'all been through.
I really don't.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
The fighting, the shooting, the stabbing.
What shooting? We ain't got nothing to do with that.
Oh, well.
Yeah, people like to say it.
Yeah.
That ain't got nothing to do with us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I know the reality of it all. You know what I'm saying? And that shit ain't got nothing to do with us.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it's good for, people to play that when they want to play that and then play victim when they want to play victim. You know what I'm saying?
Drone.
Like I said, I leave it all alone. I live a really, really cool life. I'm in a good space.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, sometimes you just got to remove yourself from the circus. And that's what I've chosen to do. And so that's why I've been being real quiet and cool and just enjoying my.
The MIDI Lab Show.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Ain't nothing good coming from Ja. I hear 6 cooks. Chef Gordon Ramsay's.
That was fire, bro. That was fire.
Dog.
Fire.
Dog.
That was fire.
Hey, let me know, X. Hit it.
I'm Jaguar Paw. This is my forest.
Like the chat said. Like the chat said, I can't take Jarule seriously because all I hear is, yeah, you know, I like it when you climb on top. Is that you, Ja? Is that you, Irv? Is that you, Tom? That's all I hear. I can't take you seriously. Like, I'm the only person probably on this panel that remembers the insert of 50's Massacre album where it was an autopsy report. Does anybody remember that? No. Okay, I'll continue.
I never saw that.
Yeah, so there's an autopsy report. If you can never find the CD, it's on the inside of this. It was what?
That album was trash.
It was what?
Trash.
No.
Anyway,
no.
This is the same guy who said he don't fuck with Reasonable Doubt. Hey, Cook X.
No.
Cook X.
Anyway,
Go ahead.
Like I was saying, on the inside cover of that dope ass album, it said Irving Gotti and Jeffrey Atkins died of BAN syndrome, bitch ass nigga syndrome.
What's the dope ass album, cuz? What dope ass album was it, cuz?
The Massacre.
The Massacre. Hey, here's the deal though. I never owned the album because everybody I knew, every time I rode in a vehicle, they had it off of like LimeWire or BearShare, and so I just listened to
I'm gonna ride tonight.
As crazy as it sounds, it was Kanye season at that time.
I'm gonna drink myself to death because y'all said that shit.
It was. Hey, it was Kanye though.
We've been
watching. It was Kanye season, but that album was better though. That album was better than Kanye.
That album was Detox.
Crazy.
That album was Detox. It just didn't have Dre rapping on it.
I do like the fact that he took his shots, like even Jadakiss and stuff. Like that's him showing that I'm here, I'm ready to rap. Like even if we thought it was trolling, and I myself have the sentiment of Jarule, like 50 be trolling. Yeah, we know 50 be trolling. That's 50. That's why we love him. But at the same time, that man stepped out and put his neck on the line against Jadakiss, one of the top 5 in my sentiments of hip hop and spittery.
Hey, who put their neck on the line?
Yeah.
Who put their neck on the line?
Who?
50 ain't got no neck on the line.
Yeah, he did.
Man, what the fuck y'all? 50 ain't got no neck on the line.
Hey, 50 put his neck on the line when he made the Massacre, and he decided to call out all the rappers.
How to Rob 99.
Yeah, he did that before. Okay.
He's done that before.
Well, it just hit different for me when he was talking about like Jadakiss and Staples. I'm like, 50, shut up. I rock with you, but nah, bro, blasphemy.
Right. No, you're right. Because what they're saying is he said that before his success is what they're saying. Massacre came after his success. So all of those big beefs and all of that happened and got garnered more success because it was now, commercial and worldwide, opposed to not everybody heard How to Rob. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody knows about, you know what I'm saying? Make Black Street, get out on the back street one at a time, give up your shine. See, a lot of people don't know
is Drake the new Ja Rule?
Come here real quick.
Oh,
wait, what?
Is Drake the new Ja Rule?
Got exposed way worse than Ja Rule. Hey, Ja Rule, bruh, he could say he never been in a rap. Bruh.
Hold on, time out. Because I don't know what Drake does, but Drake does not write lyrics. I'm gonna be honest with you. You can give him all the props for the sales he get, but Ja Rule was writing these records for these ladies, and he was winning at that. He may not have been on a level of a Jadakiss or
on God, you're right, Mike.
Bro,
he had bars.
This dude could write R&B songs like a motherfucker. He was dope, bro. He was dope, and I don't give a shit if L sitting there and he want to talk shit about it, whatever. But hey, this dude had everybody loving Ashanti who could not sing, bro. You know what I'm saying? She could not sing.
Hey, she just looks good. Hey,
she does not look good. She does not look good.
I mean, when I was a teenager and everything looked good, she looked good.
Ashanti looked like a wasp, nigga. Her eyes.
Damn.
She couldn't sing though, and she did have sideburns in 2002, bro.
She had some deep sideburns. She had manly sideburns.
Deep sideburns, bro. Like
18 just said she looked like a South African battle cricket, y'all.
Hey,
she like a scarab. She like a scarab.
Well, my thing about Jarule is he's going for the image, like you said. He's doing great with the R&B songs and those lips, those eyes, and the man was like loving that shit, digging it. But then when you get into the hood shit, we looking again. We're going back on the resume. He just said in the interview, he's like, "Oh yeah, when it go there, I end it." But did you end it though?
No,
like,
he didn't.
Did you end it?
No,
did he?
They started it. No, they started.
Hey, look, Irv wouldn't even let him, bruh. In all honesty, I have to highlight right here that Irv was the bigger gangster, nigga. Hey, Jarule, especially. Hey, look, check it. Look, real quick. Especially, look, I'm doubling down on that interview that we just watched and how agile Ja was to talk around.
I'm not gonna let you on this platform.
I didn't say. Hey, I didn't say Irv was a gang. What I said was Irv's temperament controlled what Ja did, is what I was trying to get across. Ja came across. Ja tried to give the sentiment in that what we just watched, that, oh yeah, I could have killed it if I wanted to, but I did this and I did that. We all know it was cap and that he was keeping up an appearance, which is, if you could look to the background, what Irv Gotti made this nigga do. Hey, look, you're not battling. You can't bet. I know you got bars, but look, this is what's hitting. You making Drake hits. You gonna continue to write these R&B hits, and you gonna be successful.
Hey,
and Ja was like, all right, cool.
Come out like Tupac.
He didn't respond to 150 Cent response. Are you serious?
Hey, hold on. They didn't come out like Tupac with his shirt on.
Nigga.
And he like, don't look, no ass. Shut your motherfucking ass up, nigga. Nobody care about what the fuck you thinking about.
It sounds like DMX over Heartbreak, bro.
DMX didn't get a nigga respect. They was on the same label. I was like, what the fuck?
That's what I said. It sounded like DMX on Heartbreak.
DMX like, I don't fuck with that nigga.
Jack, check this out. Hold on right quick. Jack, check this out.
Yeah.
So to their point, Murder Inc. started it with the whole Supreme thing, laughing at 50 after getting shot 9 times. So that's just like waking the giant. So now you woke him up, and then he just tormented you for 20-something years. And
didn't he buy that label?
What?
He tormented him so bad that he was desensitized, and he never responded.
And he he said for 20-something years. Come on, X. Come on, X.
He couldn't respond.
So how could you say you ended it when he ended it like 20 years ago with the diss track?
Hey, I guess it gives the sentiment highlight that they said that is he Drake now, because he's living in his own fantasy that he did some things that he didn't do. So I guess he is.
No, he's not Drake. It's Drake
Jarule. Hold on.
Cook
Jarule had a 6, maybe 5-year run. Drake had a 16-year run. We're not talking about lyrics and writing and all that right now. We're talking about runs. 16 years compared to 5 or 6.
But can't you give some mathematical sentiment to the fact that he wrote his stuff and the other man didn't?
No.
If not.
No,
that's not.
We talking about longevity though. Like,
we talking about
we're not talking about lyrics or none. We're
none of that.
Just talking about.
Hey, let me ask y'all this. Through those 16 years, how much of y'all listened to Drake?
All 16 years.
Hey, I heard a couple albums. That album with the blue skies in the background, and he had the child, or you had the grown-up Drake. That was like, that was one of my top Drake albums. And then if you're hearing this.
I'm like my homie L, man. I don't be listening to that weak shit, man. I don't listen to weak shit.
Hey, nothing was the same as not Drake, X. That's Drizzy, bruh. That is not the nigga we listen to now.
Oh, all right.
Breezy.
You might. I mean, all right.
Talking about the boy band.
I'm talking about Drizzy. Tell me what's really going on.
The boy
I ain't
band?
talking about Hotline Bling.
Are you talking about the boy band, like the people who create Drake, like all the writers and the everybody he steal from? Are you talking about the boy band Drake, or like?
No, we were comparing. Drake to Jarule. They were saying he was the new Jarule. He can never be the new Jarule.
No. I would say.
I feel that he got Jarule. He got
that. Hey, to that sentiment, he's the new. He got DDT'd. Hey, bro, he got pedigree.
Right there.
That man got Goldberg spirit.
Did he get this?
man.
Yeah, he got this.
No, he got more than this. He got more than this. Hold on.
He got shut out.
Hey, 50 Cent bought every ticket to this dude's show, and he had to cancel his show as a result, bro.
And he still didn't sue him.
That's diabolical. That's
All right.
diabolical.
All right, Jack. All right, Jack.
Drop the mic. Pass the sub.
We go off subject.
Look, all I'm saying is that y'all put a whole image out there, even in well, definitely in this interview, but in everything prior to that, even leading up to it. I mean, the thug role. He got called out. What did 50 say? Tupac got a bandana on. You got a bandana on.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit. There's a difference. Jaw's a writer, and then Drake is a performer. So to compare a writer to a performer,
it's not. It
don't even line up.
It doesn't. I mean, they can't use. He's an actor, nigga. He worked on Degrassi.
So I have to say, hey, with the sentiment that y'all saying, are you saying that Drake is better than Daylight because Daylight's a writer and well, I'm just saying, hey, to this, what I'm saying is Daylight is prolifically known as a writer in the game, to a ghostwriter to artists. So of course he battle rap is the highlight, but he does ultimately write a great percentage of what the game does. So are you trying to put him in the same category?
I never said that.
You are.
No.
You are. No. We talking about
you said writers. You said a writer can't be a performer. That's what I'm tapping into.
Drake ain't even a writer. No, that's not what he's saying.
He said Drake's a performer.
Oh,
Drake perform. Hey, run it back there. Run it back.
Okay, what he's saying is you cannot compare a writer to a performer. So you can compare a writer to a writer, but you can't compare a writer to. You can't compare L.A. Reid to
fair. Hey, I'll turn my fair.
Jadakiss. You know what I'm saying? Like that's come on, bro. We doing two different things here. That's what he's saying.
I took it. My bad. I took it the other way. I was like, don't you dare disrespect the artistry of Spittery. My bad.
On the warning track.
L, right on the point. Right on point. L.
Yeah.
Hey, we love y'all.
Streets are cold, hard rapping nice. Can't trust nobody, it's a heavy price. Gotta move along, shadows lurking near. In the silence of the night, only fear is clear. Oh, the streets are cold, when lies unfold. When my all the see, but the truth feels so. Can't trust nobody, got my heart on lock. In this concrete junk, that the ticks a shot. Hard rapping nice, can't trust nobody, it's a heavy price. Gotta move along, shadows lurking near. In the silence of the night, only fear is clear. Oh, the streets are cold, when lies unfold. When my all can see, but the truth feels so. Can't trust nobody, got my heart on lock. In this concrete junk, that the ticks a shot. Ooh, 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 ooh. Nobody, it's a heavy price. Gotta move along, shadows lurking near. In the silence of the night, only fear is clear. Oh, the streets are cold, when lies unfold. When my all can see, but the truth feels so. Can't trust nobody, got my heart on lock. In this concrete junk, that the ticks a shot. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Man, welcome back to the MIDI Lab Show. We are chilling tonight. We have the main event, the last segment of the show.
Yo.
Fucking thing sucks.
Hey, shout out to Jack, bro. I don't want you to think that, bro. You better have fun on this motherfucking show, bro.
Hey, bro, that's all I'm doing, bro.
Okay, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, because when you said last week, you're like, you need some milk. What did I do?
Oh,
He
needs some milk.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? I keep it
rock
fair,
with
bro.
it.
I keep it fair. So when you hear this,
hey, I'm gonna hold my Plinko chip. All right.
That goes for any one of us. Straight up.
Yeah, I got that last week.
He said, circle back to the center.
All right, so let's go into this last segment. So Jadakiss, well, let me say this. East Coast hip hop legend Jadakiss, he sat down with his father and his son on the Joe Budden podcast to talk about their family coffee business and a few other things. But what really got the internet going crazy is something that his father said, that Jadakiss actually went to a private school and was on his way to college. So the question tonight, does that take away from the street narrative that Jada's been known for in his music? If he's came from, a 2-parent home with access to good education, should fans feel like his lyrics were just entertainment, or do we let artists create from whatever place they choose, regardless of their real life and background? So before we get into that, I'm going to pull the clip and we'll run the clip and then, we'll react to it, right?
All right.
How's that sound?
All good. All good. All good.
All right, go.
The parent? Definitely. It wasn't a block. We retained a lawyer, and the lawyer just basically said, "This is the worst contract I ever seen in my life."
I wish you would have did that for the next one.
We tried, but what happened was, the owners of that label, who shall remain nameless,
No, it was
came
Rough
to us,
Riders, but
and
they were starting off. It was Rough Riders. They had a production contract. It was a horrible contract, but I don't think they really knew, because they really loved us.
But the big thing is that we had enrolled him in college, and this is what was kind of disappointing, but just shows you how things work. I wanted to send him to Memphis State. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. Mm-hmm. My parents lived there in Memphis, and
never would have made it.
I wanted him to go away. Jadakiss being from Memphis is crazy to me. Yeah. But he did his first semester in school. I think the second semester he came and said, he said, "Listen, man, I want to follow this music thing." He says, give me 1 year. If it don't work out, I'll go back to school. But I'm saying, listen, you don't have to waste my money. If you don't want to go to school, you don't go to school. And I was a little, to be honest, upset because
He was a lot upset.
That makes sense. I wanted him to see him go the straight and narrow way and do the school thing and do whatever. But he took that 1 year and he didn't look back. This is where he is now after having said this. Give me 1 year to do this. And it's been steady progress since that 1 year. He's still on that 1 year, 30 years later. So
we are so toxic. Why am I disappointed that kids went to college? No, but that's great. I love that story.
Yeah.
Dog, think about how deep that is, though. He had a parental guidance that we'll never be having, and a decision that big. That's crazy.
Well, to that point, since he became a father, he just came to appreciate growing up in a 2-parent household. Actually, it was a label that he didn't really want to talk about because it wasn't street. And he didn't tell you he went to private school, and we had.
No, that wasn't that niggas that started something. I didn't hear it in there.
I don't know. Now you want to put me on the summer jam screen.
You was Clarence
put me on the summer jam screen, huh?
You was Clarence from the other side of 8
Mile.
Mile.
Put me on the summer jam screen.
Just goes to show you don't have to be of the hood to be in the hood. right? Or vice versa.
We still lived in the hood, though.
Right, we still lived in the hood.
Yeah.
We wasn't coming from Bel Air. We was
Now,
doing
listen.
all of this in the hood.
I did the same shit with my mom. She heard all that poverty rhyme. She's like, wait, huh? Poverty? No, you had a good home. Don't get out there lying. But for some of us, it'd be a choice.
Fact.
Like, we don't have to go this way, but it's right there. It look good outside, and I gotta go see what's going on.
The MIDI Lab Show.
How do we feel about that?
I'm gonna go last.
Damn it. I guess I'll go first.
Oh, I can start first though. Pembroke, that's a private school.
Clarence parents.
Got a real good marriage.
Hey, but at the same time, all that story really does is uplift, put on a pedestal, and highlight what we try to get across every episode of the MIDI Lab Show. It's not that we try to, but I appreciate its prevalence. In saying we were in the 90s, that's how we were bred. We was taught if you wasn't acting ignorant, then you wasn't black. And to follow that to a sentiment touches on what Jadakiss, what Kiss's Pop is talking about. Also, at the same time, like for real, y'all, think about his lyrics versus other folks' lyrics. The man well articulated. Like you could tell the difference in between the Ghost, Styles P, and Jada. The Ghost, it sound like super parental advisory. I slit your neck in your tie and roll the dice. Like it's like facts from his eyes of what the strife he went through versus reporting live from the hood as Kiss did, which ain't nothing wrong with it. But
hold on. Wait a minute. You said report live from the hood. Hold on. We just learned this man was in private school. What he was reporting was some big vocabulary that he learned from that good school. Hey. He learned vocabulary from that good school and was able to spit.
Hell
by
no.
being. What you mean hell no?
Oh nah, bruh.
hey, he was articulate and he could get a sentiment across that others couldn't convey. You know what I'm saying? Like his articulation allowed him to
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna kiss Jadakiss dick. That nigga.
You ain't got to.
That nigga.
I ain't gonna take away.
That guy some extra education.
I still put him in top 5 with being Clarence.
What does that mean though? That means he ain't from the hood? Just because he got education, he educated, he ain't from the hood? How many
That's
people
that
you know
toxic shit.
educated than a motherfucker came from the hood, came from nothing, bruh? He lived in the hood. He was in the hood. He grew up in the hood.
How do you know that? You was there? You was there with him?
I mean,
his
they
pop
was
just
talking about
told
where
you.
he's from.
His pop just told you.
Why would his pop tell the truth about him going to private school, but lie about being in the hood, man? Come on. Come on now.
How does Pop
Hell
afford him
no.
to get into private school?
His pop had the blessing of having financial literacy and saving something to accomplish putting his son in something greater, which is the same things I go through with my son nowadays, bro.
Hey man, and you don't always gotta have the money. You ain't always gotta have the money. Sometimes motherfuckers are smart enough they qualify for some scholarships and shit.
Sometimes.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they smart enough they qualify.
Sometimes their parents be putting them in them good schools and they get that good education.
Yes, they do. They do.
You know
but
what
that
I'm
don't mean
gonna
they're
say?
any less
Check
from the
this out.
hood.
Here's my opinion. Here's my opinion.
ahead.
And you're right, Mike G. But here's my opinion. I don't care where you're from. If you can rap that good, I don't give a fuck. You go ahead, rap, nigga. Rap that shit up too. Go ahead.
Hey, I'm just gonna ask. I'm gonna ask this question.
But yeah,
I already know the answer, but I'm gonna go ahead and ask this question. Everybody in this chat is educated, right? Everybody in here, we educated, right? None of us on this MIDI Lab show are dumb motherfuckers. Okay, let's just keep it real. Okay, but also everybody on this MIDI Lab done went through some hardships in their time. They lived in impoverished situations. Every one of us. So just because you are surrounded by some things, that your surroundings do not define who you are. The job is for you to elevate yourself beyond your surroundings and create a better life for those around you, including and especially your family. That's what we're here to do. That is what we're here to do. And my parents did that for us, and me and my wife are doing that for our children. You take one step up. Every generation is supposed to take one step up. That's what we're supposed to do.
That's what we're supposed to do.
That's what we're
Stop
supposed
being
to do.
complacent.
Right.
Who you talking? Me?
No, he's
I'm
saying
just talking to
people
the
in
world.
general. We in general. Stop
Black-
being complacent. Don't be
No, black
complacent.
Don't be cyphered. Don't want to go back in the matrix.
I think it's pretty dope that Jadakiss that I mean, I watched the whole podcast and that was just one segment of it. To see Jada, his father and his son, 3 generations there, and to promote the idealism of how his father supported him, even though he didn't necessarily agree with it, but he still supported his son through it. And then Jada turned around and did the same because, you know, if for those that don't know, Jada's son, he raps as well, you know. You know, when you listen to rap music, I know coming up when I was listening to rap music, a lot of it I really believed it when I listened to it because we always had that wordplay of you talking how you live it. So but now
Hey, sidebar, L, did you have a patriarch while you was feeling this sentiment?
Of course, bro. Yeah, I came from I came from mother and father. I came from a very structured household, you know.
So what made you lean towards that choice? Was it your environment outside of feeling like you want to be like the others, or since you had both?
No, I've always been a leader, man. So the thing about it for me is that I just wanted to make music. I love music. I came up on hip hop music. You see what I'm saying? So I just love music. So when I hear a Jada saying that, I can relate to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm a creative. Yeah. So, you know, my genius and I, we were youngsters, man, making music, and my genius taught me how to make music. We just love to make music. You know what I'm saying? And then there's 18 where, you know, he's teaching me how to rap and how to deliver in the booth and stuff like that. We just love music. And that's why we're called the MIDI Lab Show. But at the end of the day, like, I could really relate to Jada. I love to see it because, you know, now that I'm older or whatever, you know, my father, he's learned to embrace the creativity side of myself. You know what I mean? Where in the 90s, it was a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, Mike G is smiling because he know that my father was not with it. Yeah, my father wasn't with it.
Men don't cry.
You know what I'm saying? No, it ain't about crying. It was more like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? It was more like the same sentiment of, get a job, go to school, get a college degree.
Get a degree, get an education.
Did he ever drop a tear in front of you, L?
Yeah.
My father?
Yeah.
No, for what?
What's wrong with it?
Whoa, I think we going to the left. Like, we talking about
Hey,
we talking about men crying.
Hey, that touches it all. Hey, no, I'm just saying. Ultimately, ultimately, what I'm touching with that is when he touches that 90s sentiment of what we always highlight. It's like they told us don't show emotion, all of this stuff, but showing emotion, being vulnerable, you grow more, you evolve more from putting yourself on the line and growing from it than lying to yourself and being stuck in the same cycle. So that's the main reason of why I was asking those questions towards that sentiment, brother.
I was just saying that I really enjoyed the fact that, you know, because music has always been so solidified, or hip hop music has been so street element, that to see that Jada is with his father and his son, and his father was, you know, he did everything it took, you know, to guide his son along the lines of his creativity. He didn't just shut it down and he gave him a choice. It was like, hey, you know what? You want to pursue this music thing? 30 years later, he's successful. You know,
Top 10 in my book.
Yeah, I mean, Jada's definitely one of the top. So
I think he's fired.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, wait, X.
Yeah, no, go, Brizzy. That's actually what I was going to say. We didn't really get to hear your sentiment. Go ahead.
I guess my thoughts on it. I'm somewhere in the middle, right? I understand if you have a skill and people are willing to pay you for it, you know, go out there, and I mean, it's in the field of entertainment. People want to be entertained, so you're good at entertaining, so do that. On the other hand, I also look at music as something that propagates an idea and a thought. And what we're doing is we're selling a picture of something that person hasn't even done. And that's kind of a big deal when we look at some of these young people who are more impressionable and they're going out there and they're doing what they hear in these songs. They're really risking it. Yeah. Meanwhile, somebody else is making money off of an image that they don't know anything about, a sacrifice that they never made. Right. And so I'm talking in the most extreme sense, but like some of us have really been incarcerated. We know it ain't cool. Right. And so for somebody to come and make it look cool, yet you've never lived that life, it presents a question. Again, within the same argument, we are talking about entertainment. So is everything that comes out of everybody's mouth true? No, it isn't. Right. We embellish. It's entertainment. And the whole reason why it's entertainment is people are entertained by the embellishment. So I'm somewhere in the middle of this of seeing, the positivity of having a father support his son, especially within our community. But also then I ask the question, what's wrong with rap? Why can't you rap about being in a private school? Why can't you rap about having to pay your bills and that 9-to-5 hustle you got? And I talk about the day-to-day stress of life because we are on a different side of the coin now where we live as legitimate, productive citizens within this country. And we know life didn't get easier because we stopped doing the things that was getting us in trouble before. We just have to deal with those stresses in a different way. We can talk about it. We can rap about it.
Right. I mean, I feel like when it comes to that as we get older, it how can I say it? Like back, I totally understand what you're saying, Tom. Like, because sometimes I be conflicted in the older age. When we're younger, when we listen to rap, listen to hip hop, we love the beat. You know what I'm saying? We recite the lyrics because we love the beat. And then when you get older and you have your own kids and you're like, oh, what are you listening to? Like, you know what I'm saying? And you would kind of understand what your parents was going through. You know what I mean? Like when they were listening to, we listening to our music back in the day. But then when we get older, it's like, and we have our own children, it's like, oh, no, you can't listen to this. You know what I'm saying? Because now I understand as a parent. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things where I look at it like at least his father was there for him during that time versus him just being because in that sentiment of that interview, Rough Riders was like, there's 1,000 kids out here that would sign this horrible contract right now. But his father was there for him at that moment, like, don't sign this contract. Right. We retained an attorney. Right. And we need that kind of structure in our community. And I'm saying the hip hop community. You know what I'm saying? Eminem, he just had his mom, right? He could have went anywhere in the world, but he got with Dr. Dre and whatever happened, we don't know his financial situation. But so I don't want to put a color line to it, but the fact that Jada had his father there that supported him, I think
allegedly, if you hold any merit to 8 Mile, you would say that Eminem lived a worse situation than Kiss.
Absolutely, we know that for a fact. Just 30 years later, I mean, when you hear the locks, and you're just thinking of and being affiliated with DMX and stuff, you just think it's just they grimy, and this is 90s hip hop. You know what I'm saying? 90s hip hop, what Mobb Deep, Wu-Tang Clan, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You just automatically think it's because it's so cinematic and so believable. It was so grimy. Method Man, like hair all crazy on the back of the bus with an eye,
white contact, yeah,
ODB,
grimy. You know what I'm saying?
What's happening is young people that don't have that father, they see that and they think, hey, that's how you get it.
Real,
right? And you know what I mean? Like I'm 100% in agreement with being divided. There's y'all remember that song, that album X-Rated put out, Unforgiven?
Right.
Yes.
I will still slap that to this day and feel every word.
Of course.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. When he said, ain't no love to be given, ain't no love received, fucking plenty nigga believe what you want to believe, you've been deceived, I ain't dead yet. Bro, that hit me right in my chest because I know exactly where he was at. And so on one hand, I'm like, man, I can mob to this, but it goes back to what you said.
You just recited that so smoothly.
Bruh,
because he lives, it's in his DNA.
that resonates for me. Like being in them situations, and some of y'all know what time it is when niggas over there on the street and they was talking about it. And you pop up like, nigga, you ain't did nothing, but you could do it now though.
Right.
Brody like that, come do it. And so anyway, my point is that at the end of the day, what you're saying about the father being there, that too should be elevated within the culture, within the genre.
Right.
Like them songs, but like, hey, what are you talking about? Pop's always been here, like spit that. You know what I mean? So cats know, like, oh, I don't have to have this horrible background. I can still come from where I came from and make it simply because I'm talented.
Shout out La Russell. Y'all want the y'all want the outline for that? Go listen to La Russell.
Right.
Woke up this morning, wiping boogers out my eye. Like, he's spitting facts. And
Yeah, he got that from E40.
Mobbing. And it's mobbing. Hey, 40 spit facts too.
Line.
Hey, 40 a reporter live from the situation he's in. That, bruh. I wish somebody would tell me, hey, look, as a matter of fact, I kind of feel like 40 went to private school.
Go ahead. Yeah, it's time to go ahead and wrap this thing on it. You know what I'm saying? The bell rang.
Knock the fuck out, man.
You got knocked out. Nigga, the bell rang. It's time to wrap this shit to figure. Hey, L, what you got to say about it? We got Devo Brothers Seasoning. They sponsor this shit. Tom, what's our other sponsor?
JMJ Trailers, HMB 520, Arizona. Holla at your boy.
Hey.
Shouts out, everybody. Shouts out. Shouts out, everybody.
I want to give a shout out to Action 56. I want to give a shout out to Lynette, been in the chat. I want to give a shout out to Mimi for being in the chat consistently. We do appreciate it. Everybody that watched the video tonight, it's a beautiful thing, man. Click that like button and subscribe. I'm out.
Hey, word. Look, y'all.
Hey, shout out to the homies. Yeah, shout out to the homies from the job, man. I know they was watching tonight, man. I've seen a couple of comments, so appreciate y'all. Love y'all.
Shout out to the job, homies. Shout out to the job, homies.
Shout out to the job, homies.
Shout out to my daughter. I want to give a big shout out to my daughter, Monet McClain, 16 years old. She's just about to get her permit test. She's trying to get that driver's license.
Hey.
She's mobile now.
Yep.
Hey, y'all, we love radio.
Anybody else?
It's the MIDI Lab Show.
Jack, you got any shout out?
Hey, I was that last sentiment that I put in there. Hey, highlight that for me. Put that under our pictures real quick.
What?
Just real quick. I just want to make a I don't even know if it says that it's not. Hey, look. Anyways, I'm trying to get my email to Big Mama, Miss Mimi, because I appreciate her involvement and I appreciate her being a part of the MIDI Lab. So I just put in the chat my email so she can reach out and give me her address because I want to send her a shirt so she can feel official as she makes us feel.
Hey, I'm talking to my Mimi, fool.
Hey, don't tell me how to talk, bro. I know where you live.
You talking to my Mimi, fool.
Hey, Mike,
what the
drop.
hell you talking about?
Pull up. Where you from?
Hey, I love y'all. Peace, man. Good night,
Love
man.
you too, man. Peace.
Man.
Peace.
I don't know where
Shout out to everybody that's watching, man.
Right.
Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already.
Hey, pass that tuition plate around right now.
Lock the door, nigga.
celebrate. Make no mistake, our time is now. Let the ground shake.
Activated.
Raise your glass to the stars tonight. In the club, everything feels right. We're turning dreams into memories. Tonight's the night, flying free. So feel the rhythm in the heart of the night. Every move shining in the spotlight. We rise above, let them speculate. Unstoppable force they can't replicate. Under the moon, the city's alive. We're chasing dreams, ready to thrive. This dance floors, our masquerade. In this life, our plan never fade. The energy's high as we take the stage. With every beat, we turn the page. The lights flash, the crowd sways and sing. In this moment of magic, tonight's the night. Let the music play. We're here together, no fear in our way. As the beat falls, hearts resonate. While others watch what we end up playing. Under the moon, the city's alive. We're chasing dreams, just ready to ride. This dance floor, our masquerade. This life, us may never fade. Under the moon, the city's alive. We're chasing dreams, just ready to fly. So get a race, let's ice down and work in the flash. The edge is break some light. It's the bed, the spotlight will never fade.
Make it gray. Make it gray. Make it gray. Make it gray.
90 racks for the watch, 30 stacks for the chain, a 50 bar for the medallion, diamonds drippy like the rain. Lord Development Houses where I was taught to talk my talk. In the thick of the smudge, the slime on the tour like crosswalk. A young factor having Skrillex, spinning blue notes in a drought. Living for the moment, fuck further out. Tomahawk by my kidney, MCM belt. Fuck a want beef, I make him a patty melt. I'ma see you about something. Send my crash dummy. He ain't from Japan, but he like to play kamikaze. Your bitch got sloppy toppy off the ginger ale and jack. She got that hot throat with a built-in thermostat. Smoking agriculture and vegetation in the backseat's on and blazing. In the 2019 with the dealership plates, insurance and registration. Garnish and decorated with all the topics and all the sticks. We don't fuck with turf dirt, we only fuck with Dixon.
These niggas trying to take what's yours. Take a stand out and take one first. Back him up, but only take one burst. With white chalk, I make him paint your curb. These niggas trying to take what's yours. Take a stand out and take one first. Back him up, but only take one burst. With white chalk, I make him paint your curb.
We love radio.
We love radio. We love radio.
We love radio.
I listen to gangster music. Hey!